Hello, hello, hello.
What up, what up? Another one. Shout out to Luda. Episode 131. Shout out to Empress Regina. Listenings to the brethren and the sisterins on this lazy Saturn's Day. George, man, they on CP time again. This better be good and long, no homo. You don't know nothing about being long, but standing in the unemployment line. Shout out to Papa Nelly O'Shelley.
What up, what up, what up?
Duke is actually the sluggard person. I'm
mean?
very punctual.
How am I the sluggard?
Yeah, you are.
Wait, I said we started the stream at 2:15. We started at 2:15.
No, you're right. We were late. We were 1 or 2 minutes late.
How?
I said, dude, we need to get going.
Okay, whatever.
But anywho.
How y'all doing, man? Hopefully had a stress-free week as possible, as always.
Some of y'all stuff with that turkey.
Oh, yeah,
that
Thanksgiving.
Turkey gobble gobble.
Some of y'all had, we didn't get to spend Thanksgiving with the family this year.
We don't never spend Thanksgiving with the family.
It's been a few years.
When last time we had ate a Thanksgiving dinner?
With the family?
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe like 2013, 14?
I don't recall.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
let's get started.
Anyway, hopefully y'all celebrated that Thanksgiving. Hope you just stayed away from the ham. But I know you didn't.
No, they didn't stay away.
They didn't stay away at all. All right, let's get right into it. Quick little story I want to get to.
As always, Travis great switching and throwing dude under the bus.
Speaking of throwing people under the bus, Nia DaCosta's The Marvels is the highest grossing film ever for a black woman director. Black Travis Duke family.
Duke and Travis, do y'all cook turkey dinner or go out to dinner?
I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so neither.
I did do 2 sweet potato pies.
That ain't no damn Thanksgiving meal.
It's not a Thanksgiving meal, but
you just cooked something just because you was in the mood just to cook it, and you copied what's her name?
I didn't need a copy of her recipe.
I ain't say you need a copy. You were testing it out.
I used Patty LaBelle's recipe for the first time.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you
testing
for
it out.
my business out there in the streets.
Anyway, so yeah, we didn't eat no turkey or nothing like that. No. Nia DaCosta's Marvels is the highest grossing film ever for a black woman director. Now this is just the headline for the first article. The real story came in the second article. When
she's not black, she's Jamaican.
Well, they said she's black. They call it
Jamaican.
Travis don't eat his own. George. The real storyline is this right here.
Marvel sucks.
Yeah, it's bad now. All the Marvel movies, I don't know if y'all watch the Marvel movies like that. I was never really into those superhero movies at all. But the first, 5 years or so of the Marvel Universe thing they were creating was pretty decent.
I have my favorites, and I have ones that I don't care for.
I think, obviously I like Black Panther, the first one.
Just because it's politically correct to say you like Black Panther?
No, I actually did like it. I didn't like the second one.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that.
I like Winter Soldier.
There's nothing positive about woke feminism. Exhibit A, Marvels.
Well, you got to understand, these Marvel movies, as always, these superheroes in these comic books, a lot of these characters are recreations of former deities from the Greeks and the Romans and all those cultures. These are like Superman is just a recreation of one of the Greek gods.
Yeah.
Same with Spider-Man and all these other characters. These characters represent deities that they worship in the old times. So they're just bringing these characters back, renaming them, giving them superpowers, and making us look at them for entertainment. But it's the same reason for creating them. They're now taking these characters and moving them more towards the feminine aspect, divine feminine.
That's because we're in the Mother Goddess era.
Yeah, so they're moving towards that direction.
Marvel is programming.
Yeah, this Marvel's movie, Marvel, I guess how you correctly supposed to say it. It's directed by a so-called black woman. Travis says she's Jamaican. But for whatever reason, like always with black people or darker skinned people in this entertainment industry, there's always some, what up, Darren?
She ain't Jamaican until she wins an award.
Oh, yeah. Then they're going to say Jamaican, Nia DaCosta wins. Yeah. Right now, she's black.
Yeah. She's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, when they're trying to make her the scapegoat, she's black. So right now, she says, why
Travis talk like her, so he a tether.
Travis like her, so she tell.
They be.
Many black folks celebrate each other. 6 are legacies versus the actual Hell on Days. Hub took us down.
Took us out to dinner. I cooked sweet potato pie, crack pies for dessert.
Crack pies.
They are crack pies for dessert. You got to back away from them.
Yeah. Why Marvel's director Nia DaCosta bailed on a cast and crew screen? I'm not going to read this article. I'm just going to point out that they're already pushing the narrative that she's hard to deal with. Did you read any of this?
No.
You didn't. Of course you didn't.
When I looked up and saw she was Jamaican, I had no interest.
The cast had a good excuse for missing the event, but what about her? I said the cast of box office of the Marvels couldn't even attend its own cast and crew
Okay,
screening.
I did read it.
Okay, what did you get from it?
Well, no, she said the reason why she didn't go to the opening, the screening for it in Los Angeles was because she didn't get the invite. And it was her birthday. But if she would have known that she got an invite, she would have went.
What I'm going to say is she attacked the fan base. Now, it's another thing. There it says, until they create new dope female characters, they need
to stop crying about Japanese comics taking over. Fuck female characters.
Yeah, though, that anime, I didn't realize how big that anime thing was getting. Anime is getting... Growing up, when I was a kid, I watched some of it. But as I got older, I didn't watch it as much. But
Fuck female-led movies.
The anime Asian or Japanese comic thing is starting to take over. They're going to start making live action movies out of that too.
Darren P. Hotep and facts regarding code switching and when.
So what I get for this is the same thing that happened to Monique.
Oh, because Monique wouldn't go to overseas to promote Precious. They said she was hard to deal with. So because she wanted to get paid for it, compensated.
I would not be surprised if we don't hear from her for a little while.
Anime movies are good, unlike this shit. She has another movie coming out. She has a movie coming out called Hilda, which is based off right there. It's based off it's an adaptation of Hedrick Espan playing Hilda Gilbert for Iron Pictures, starring Eve
Orion
and Tessa Thompson. You know who Tessa Thompson is? That's the dyke.
That's it.
Well, that's the pansexual, the one that was messing around with the director.
The director of what's the name of that movie? Thor.
And that movie Hilda, because I looked it up, the synopsis. So it's about a wife who's bored with her husband, and then she manipulates everybody that comes around her. So the character in that movie had borderline personality disorder.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if this movie gonna be about two dykes, because you know they like to go that way. Monique had to beg and suck to be a Netflix hoe.
Damn, George.
Series suggestion: The Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix. Y'all seen it?
We are going to watch it. I've been hearing a lot about it. I learned my lesson years ago when I heard about Mad Men and how great it was, and then I watched it and it was terrible.
But you loved it. Shout out to Brilliantly Flawed.
What up?
She not worth a food stamp off a Dave Chappelle EBT card.
I do think Monique should have never brought Dave Chappelle up in her critique. She should never brought it up.
Green, a big Monique fan. Well, he should be. She's from Baltimore.
But yeah, Regina, we're gonna watch that. I heard that it's good. Like I said, I've been burned. I'm a little bit jaded watching recommended shows that a lot of people are recommending, but everybody's saying it's good.
I don't know what you meant. I'm just saying anime doesn't force good female characters on you. They are just good in their own right. They had good characters. They had like Storm. Like when they brought out the whole well, that's not, is that Marvel?
No.
Okay.
That's ain't that DC? No, it is. Yeah,
it is Marvel. X-Men is Marvel.
Yeah, it is. Now it is. They supposed to be.
She should have brought up anyone else. She's a weak jock scrap rider.
What up, Kifa?
Shout out to Kifa.
Nothing I want to get to right quick since it's right here. I'm glad it popped up. Let me show y'all this right here. This is the big part of what's going on now. I'm sure you already know this, but China has a lot of stake in Hollywood. They have a lot of movies and money they're putting into Hollywood to get movies made. Go ahead.
Agree, brilliantly. Anime is for weirdos. Respectfully, it's for weirdos.
But anytime you see a movie made in America now, you'll notice that, especially the last 5 years or so, they're introducing a lot more Asian characters because their main audience they want to tap into is the Chinese audience or the Asian audience over there, because it's a lot of people. So you see China box office, Hunger Games prequel flops as audiences continue to snub U.S. franchise movies. So America, or shall I say Hollywood, which is United States of America government, or the military at least, who runs Hollywood, have been trying to infiltrate Chinese media for the longest. We know that they're never going to let that happen. They're going to block your movies. They're not going to let you put propaganda in the country. Why would I, as a Chinese country, allow you to, or Asian country, to make a movie with a love interest is a Caucasian man and an Asian woman?
That's what they women like, though.
What's that movie that Brad Pitt played in where he played as a Chinaman?
It wasn't Brad Pitt.
I'm sorry. He didn't play as a Chinaman. He was in a movie about a Chinese war for the Great Wall of China, and he was the main character.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are y'all doing? And you surprised the movies like that flop in China?
I would think the women would be rushing out to the movie theaters to see it.
I don't think they're as whitewashed as the ones that come to America, or the West at least. So yeah, fuck all woke as fuck movies. Yeah, a lot of these movies are kind of, they're starting to go back and remake anything they can find. Anything they touch now, they're trying to remake. Most of it is not good. Like the only good remake TV show I've seen so far, and we gotta finish watching it now that I bring it up, is Bel Air. But I've heard people say season 2 is trash.
You love Marlon Wayne's scene in Bel Air. You said that was Oscar worthy.
I ain't seen that about no Oscar worthy. I just said I want to see Marlon Wayne's and more serious roles.
Don't give a fuck about female-led shit.
Thank you, Kiefer. It was
Matt Damon. A horrible movie.
Yeah, it was terrible. It wasn't
Brad Pitt. I just couldn't think of the name.
Yeah, Matt Damon played a movie where it was surrounded by Chinese people, and they made him the main character. They even did it with that movie. What's that girl movie? It's not a girl movie, but it was a Disney movie called Mulan. Now, when I was a kid, that movie Mulan was something boys or girls could watch.
Pitt was in 7 Years in Tibet. Never heard of that.
And also, they had one of them play a Mexican. What's that movie, The Mexican? Didn't they have Brad Pitt play the Mexican? I'm 100% he played that character.
What movie?
Brad Pitt played a movie called The Mexican.
Well, they allowed it.
Well, now I'm going to talk about who they had playing the Egyptians back in the day and all this stuff. So
the whites.
But anyway.
But the whites are still playing the Egyptians.
Ghost in the Shell was horrible. I don't know. When we going to talk about how a lot of these... The Last Samurai. That's it.
That was a movie.
No wonder.
Darren.
I'm just saying this. We're gonna have that at some point. We don't talk about a lot of Caucasian actors. We got to talk about how overrated a lot of these people are.
My apologies, Regina. I never encounter any straight up people involved in anime because you're from the South.
That's not true. No, it depends on what anime you're talking about. If you're talking about that deep digging in crates type anime that you only find in Japanese subtitles, I don't watch that. I've never watched that. But as a kid, I watched some of that stuff. And it was more entertaining than the cartoons in America. Just being honest. Look at Travis. Anyway, Reeves John Wick is the shit. Let me ask you a question, George. You choosing John Wick or The Equalizer by Denzel Washington? Come on. John Wick or The Equalizer? Let me know.
What you said actually supports what my sister has said. These students are weird and not in a good way. She feels like they're sucking out her soul.
Y'all see those Asians doing their fraternity dance?
Yeah, as a kid, Mulan was cool. I liked
Mulan was good, but now the modern version they kind of changed it up so much that it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
Equal 3 was whack compared to John Wick 4.
Okay, now I said the franchises. I ain't talking about one movie. But anyway. Melissa Barrera's firing from Scream 7 over pro-Palestine post triggers support commentary on social media. It's going to be a quick little run through. Once again, they tell you not to spread the, what they call anti-Semitism by saying they have too much power. But she can't go in. Go ahead.
They're able to go. They say that they don't run Hollywood. That's, propagating for them. But then they turn around and say, oh, you're fired because what you said was anti-Semitic.
Just like Michael Rappaport when he said we're going to remember names. You go, what that mean? What you mean you gonna remember names? I seen them calling for people not to be able to go to colleges, not to be able to go into corporate America. But
Israel has their own state, so why do they get to have control on what goes on in America and how we feel is going on in the war over there? We should be able to express our opinions.
They have an anti-BDS movement laws passed in America where if you're a business owner, you cannot boycott Israel. You have to sign a statement when you start your business in certain places.
No businesses.
Well, you can't boycott them. But anyway. So that's the story on that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people. I never watched this Scream 7. I did see people say it was one of the better ones, and the last couple versions haven't been that good. They said she was one of the more favorite characters. So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna replace her? Are they gonna cancel the whole movie, or how many people are they gonna do this to?
Anybody that comes out and talks.
How many people
They sprinkled the woke in the new one.
I wonder how many of these movies gonna get canceled because of comments about Israel or non-comments. Because they're saying if you don't say something, that's a negative. They're going at black people for not speaking up for Israel.
Scream should have stopped at 3. I agree. There are a lot of pro-Palestine protesters out here. The Macy's parade in New York had a pro-Palestine protest. They've been having a lot of pro-Palestine protesters here in Seattle as well. They had a Christmas lighting here. They had a protest. They do this every weekend. So.
Thanksgiving Day parade had a protest.
Yeah.
So these protests, this is the first time I've seen this much backlash.
I think this is the most I've ever seen Palestine have this much support behind them.
My niece loves the Scream sequels. Only one I remember. Ain't it the one with Brandy in it? The first one?
Brandy's in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I don't
Scream isn't a Jason or Freddy good time.
Shout
out to Jessica Diaries.
What up?
Jessica Diaries. People are becoming more informed. That is true.
That's true. We've been in the age of information for like 20 years now, so it's starting to catch up a little bit.
That is definitely true.
It is definitely.
The Blackening.
Well, hold on, we'll get to that. The only reason why I know about Scream is because of Scary Movie. I'm sorry.
Peace. Jada is in the second or third one. I think she's in the second Scream. The backlash, in my humble opinion, are just signifies last ditch efforts, but the end, game over.
Oh, yes, we at the end. This is the call to the valley. It's time to have for the great battle, as they say. All right, the Blackening. I don't know if y'all.
Which kind of goes back to Marvel.
What do you mean?
Them putting out their gods.
And Endgame
stuff. Yeah, it's preparing you for when these quote unquote aliens come.
Yeah,
so you'll be used to. You've been seeing this forever.
Yeah, you've been seeing on TV people flying around and all the other stuff. Yeah, Marvel Endgame happened. They let you know this is the end.
Game over.
All right, the Blackening sequel in the works with Dewayne Perkins, Tracy Oliver, and E. Brian Dobbins. Did y'all watch the first Blackening movie?
Regina said the Blackening was entertaining, but it doesn't need a sequel. The heavyset girl in the movie, she was entertaining.
She was the only one that was even somewhat funny to me. I won't say that. Also, when they made him character, they made Man Boy from what's in that movie show? The drug dealing show. God Lord, how do these names keep slipping my mind?
Who?
What? Damien Idris.
What about him?
The show he was in? Snowfall. Man Boy from Snowfall is funny. They didn't make him funny in this movie, really.
And the two people the one person that they sold the movie off of was the Nigerian girl. They was in the movie for maybe 10 seconds. Most Americans don't know the history or even give a response to the question on Gaza's situation, so they are wanting people to blindly support who the government wants you to support.
Well, yeah.
George, Project Bluebeam, Jessica Diaries are giving me that you watched Pastor Darby Demons. Yes, we have watched Pastor
Sermons. Yes, we definitely watched.
We have watched Pastor Darby.
It definitely has. But the Blackening sequel, like Regina already said, she don't think it needs one. Do you think?
Hell no. What's the secret going to be about?
Well, this is what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to turn into a parody. I think they're about to try to go the Scary Movie route.
With like how the Wayne brothers
did. I think they're about to go that route.
Work.
I think it would. Wayne brothers can't get control of a Scary Movie no more. I don't know why you just have some IP that's very popular that's standing dormant, getting dust on it, and won't let the people who created it continue it.
Yeah.
So you can continue with this. They should go. The Blackening creators should go to the Wayne brothers and get some input from them. Though I don't know if that type of comedy would be funny in this era, because they would have to be too PC.
True.
Like they would make fun of people back then.
Never watched Snowfall. Is that another drug vibration movie series?
Didn't finish it.
I think we made it all the way up to season 3 and then we stopped.
Want to finish it because the way it ended was more. I saw the way it ended and I can understand and kind of give it a little bit more leeway because of how it ended. It didn't make him the victor, but
I think what kind of turned you off from Snowfall was the fact that how the father, the cop.
It was all of it.
Yeah, brilliantly watching all the societal acceptable programming.
The reason why I stopped watching Snowfall is because That old saying that you hear about how good, bad is good, up, right, left, down. I mean, up is down, down is up. All the opposites, basically. And how in that show, they truly made you root for the bad guy. And I just couldn't do it. It was just, couldn't do it.
The Blacklist.
So why would you bring my trigger up again? Please stop bringing up Blacklist.
Get over it. Nash should have been nosy.
Can't believe you defended that white woman, man. All right. There's a show, a documentary that we did not get a chance to watch before this episode. We'll
be watching it tomorrow.
Yeah, so go ahead and read that.
Duke, if Hollywood can't sequel Lovecraft Country, I'll protest all the other sequels. You know what I really like? Shout out to Honorable Sienna.
Yeah, Travis.
I need somebody to back me up in the comment. So she said, Duke, if Hollywood can't do a sequel, Lovecraft Country, I protest all the sequels. I was really upset that they didn't bring back Underground.
Yeah.
I like that show, Underground.
Underground, I would say, probably was one of those slave shows that kept it the most real.
It made that channel WGN. It made them pop off. To be honest with you,
then they kind of sold it off, made their bread. And
happy
left.
Y'all, happy belated Indigenous Day.
Happy belated Independence Day to you as well. Indigenous Day. I'm sorry.
Ditto. Underground. He laughing.
it was.
I liked Underground.
I never seen it, but I saw Travis show me.
I liked Underground.
Travis showed me clips of it, and you know,
I started watching, but enjoyed the season I did watch. I hated Franklin.
But Tethers, there's a new documentary done by a brother out of done with Marcel.
Shout out to Uncle.
What up? It's done with Marcel, so y'all know who that is. And it says Tethers is a groundbreaking interview style documentary that delves deep into the complex tapestry of cultural differences, racial tension, and ethnocentric divide between African Americans, and foundational Black Americans.
So get a shout out to the brother.
Hold on, let me get to the details.
Never watched Underground. Is it worth revisiting? Yes, it is.
I never watched it either.
Never rooted for him. He was awful.
The director is Drayon Blackett, starring Greg Marcel Dixon and Abidjuwan Hassan. I think that's his name. And it basically does this interview style thing. It's only 49 minutes. I'm gonna show y'all the trailer. I'm gonna be honest, the trailer to me, the sound, and I know it sounds crazy for me to be complaining about sound.
Travis is a tether. The movie features him as a focal point.
I know it's crazy to hear me talking about sound, but this trailer, the sound is kind of off. The music is a little too loud for the voices. But I'm gonna play the trailer now so y'all can get the gist of what it's about.
Hard to watch slave-oriented movies and series. Started Bass Reeves, stopped. May go back. Hard.
Can't watch Bad Reeves. They got that British dude playing Bass Reeves. You know the TV show? It's on Amazon, isn't it? Or no, Apple.
I think so.
It's on Apple. I can't watch it.
They even have Black Hebrew Israelites as his savior.
What's the dude name from what's the hospital show?
What show?
Grey's Anatomy.
Washington. Isaiah Washington.
Isaiah Washington has a Bass Reeves movie. I forgot how you said the name. It's over the C. He has a Bass Reeves movies as well.
True.
But let me play this trailer right quick.
A fierce warrior takes on Tethers.
A fierce warrior takes on Tethers.
Look at one as I back down because of people saying mean things to me.
Black Americans are too loud, too lousy. Many small
Who's she talking to?
Start shouting. They are like a lost puppy.
They look like us.
Black Americans hate themselves. Why do you have a problem with the white man?
Talk like us.
Black life matters. But you black, you kill yourself as well.
But they are not us.
The term tether refers to black immigrants who work against the interests of black Americans.
Black Americans already have the reparation they needed to pull themselves to their bootstraps.
You are racist towards yourself.
A coon, the only difference between a coon and a tether is that a coon is one of us, a foundational Black American or Black American, and a tether is a Black immigrant. You decided to come here. You knew America was racist before you came here. First of all, reparations for America ain't for you. It's for the Black descendants of American slaves. So why are you in our business?
Akata is actually nothing close to calling you a nigger.
Them saying the N-word sounds almost a little less offensive than a white person saying it. Like, I wish one of them would say that around me.
Marcel Dixon, Tethers.
Tethers.
All right, so that's the trailer.
Marcel Dixon. The director is a horrible speaker. Try to listen to his struggling interview from Twitter. So cringe.
Damn.
Facts Virginia, the program is damn near wicked.
Mhm.
Islamic Moon, I'm Carolina's flag. It's a 2B documentary, a trash, deforce you to puke production.
Yeah,
Let's do a watch party for these guys.
we might.
The dude was gay, Gula Geechee or G-Ally. His
G-Ally.
presence works against the interests of blacks in general. He do look sweet. Jim Crow mentality. Gay dude is not a part of reparations. There better be
Closed caption for
closed
this.
caption for this. Peace, fam. Shout out to
What up,
Shantae
Shantae?
Shay.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they saying because the music was too loud right there. Yeah. Go ahead.
I responded, peace to the gods. 1, I responded to her email. 2, your take on Helena Blavatsky. And I own a lot of the books you've referenced too. That's on code. I wish they didn't use the inclusive Black American term. Too vague, not specifically enough.
Hold on. In their description right here, you see it says divide between Africans, African Americans, and foundational Black Americans. So I'm wondering who is the African American in this context of this description.
I think he talking about, he said foundational Black Americans.
But who is the African American right here?
Oh,
But he has
yeah.
African
African
American,
Americans
and then
and-
foundational Black American.
Is he saying Gula Geechees are foundational Black Americans?
No, I think he's saying African American as in probably non-foundational Black Americans who are in America.
Watch party will be lit. Dishonorable, not Black or American. Regina, a witch.
Oh, shit.
I'm humble, Regina. I respond, I am reparations.
Okay, George.
Who you reparations to, George?
George said he reparation to them white girl, them pink
That's
toes.
what I'm about to say. That's your only fucking reparations.
George
them
said he
damn
paying
pink
it back.
toes. He paying it back and they throwing it back.
All right. A quick story I found on social media that I found interesting. There was this woman, I can't remember her name, I'm sorry. She said that she is a former, her mother was Sudanese. Her father was an Arab slave trader who purchased her mother, and that's how she was born. She said that she was adopted by a Black American family and that she once dated bin Laden. She's famous. I can't remember her name right now. I should go look her name up right now. She's actually famous. But she told the story of the dude who runs the NAACP. I think it was the Joe Madison, the Black Eagle. This guy here, apparently, she said that he's a man who went over there to Sudan and purchased slaves to free them.
Mm.
So this is me pointing out, this is the guy who actually went over there to free slaves, according to her. Joe Madison. It says Joe Madison, the Black Eagle, is an award-winning morning talk show where you learn the truth. Now, here he runs a talk show on Sirius XM, but she said that he's a guy who does some real good in the world, at least once upon a time. I just thought I should shout it out. The Black Eagle swoops into Sudan.
Into Sudan.
It's 2001. It said when you call Joe Madison's number at the station that originates his
Masonic Eagle.
This wildly popular syndicated radio show, the message says you reached an extension of Madison, the Black Eagle, and that's how we know. That's how he's known to his listeners and friends. Madison has become a pivotal figure. I don't got to read the article. Basically, I might put the article in, basically showing that he went over there and freed slaves. What do you think about? What do you think about that?
Is he Black American?
Yeah.
Why would he go over there why would he go to Suzanne and free slaves? They're the ancient Egyptians. They had us in slavery. I don't forget shit.
Sudanese?
Sudanese people are the ancient Egyptians.
Well, you're talking about the Nilotic people.
The Nilotic people. That's exactly who I'm talking about, which are the Sudanese people. Tall, black as hell, had us in slavery.
You don't say it like that. You got to say they have, what they call it, crow skin.
They had black as hell skin, crow skin. Skin that don't shine like our skin
It's
shines.
like a crow. Go ahead.
If you speak the English language, you are a witch, a warlock, or sorcerer, period.
It's a lot of... Yeah, there you go. I got it. Cola. Yeah. Hold on, let me type that name in right quick.
It's connected to Moors. Look at me. I am wicked in my own way. I don't need witches' approval.
Oh, damn.
God damn it, George.
All right. I'm going to show y'all the woman. Thank you for that, Honorable. I be seeing her. I'm not following her across social media, but I see her all the time. She always brags about her dealings with wealthy men. This woman says that Osama bin Laden, she wrote a book apparently about her adventures, should I say. She said Osama bin Laden tried to court her. We also had a rumor, I think I said this last week, where Osama bin Laden wanted to marry, not Osama bin Laden, I'm sorry. Yeah, Osama bin Laden, who basically, by the way, people forget, came from a very wealthy family, one of the richest families in the Middle East. He wanted to marry Whitney Houston.
That's true. Yeah, I'm about to say that. Ain't he one of Whitney girls?
Yeah, he wanted Whitney.
Is that a fake Whitney?
No, that's the woman.
Oh.
Damn, Travis. Fake Whitney.
I don't bow down to no transsexual sus warlock to do my dirt. I have to use serious. All them Negroes are heavy on that Democrat propaganda. Don't trust any of them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's on that too. But, you know.
Bobby Herman also claimed that she took the info to Purcell Beverly Rudolph after he was murdered. Are you familiar?
Still on code.
Spell or spelling, grammar, curse or cursive. Black Eagle is on Ceres. At least he was.
Yeah, I think he's still on there. So he been on there for. He been on there for a long time. Okay, they're talking George. All right, let's move on. Make sure
to the lean back, the heavy back.
Heavy back. All right. We're gonna get to the Diddy shit again. Cause it ain't done with his ass.
It ain't done with.
They said not that fast.
I do support the Bible, the King James version.
Yeah, that's the only one.
That's the only one.
It's the only one. All right. Unless you're talking about the Greek, but anyway, Septuagint. Anyway, Fat Joe says certain artists jacked his music without his permission. I could have sued people for sampling my shit 10, 20 times.
Now, George, you know damn well if you go out there with them Hebrew Israelites, they gonna dust your ass up on that Bible.
Yeah, they gonna.
But you're probably pretty good.
Nah, George, let me say this. If you say you're a Christian, I advise you to stay far away from the Hebrew Israelites. Stay away. All right, let me play this video of Fat Joe's comments and the Franchise Boys reaction, saying that they took his lean.
Cause I'm not a pussy.
And made lean with a rock with it.
Nah, unbelievable. But if you use somebody's music and you sample it,
they not Simone.
and you don't clear it and you don't give them no money, they can sue you. Me personally, I have never sued nobody for that. And trust me, they don't have make it rain, make it rain, or lean with it, rock with it, lean. Like my shit's been jacked. my shit been jacked. Legendary. Shoulder lean, the show. Like my shit been jacked. Like if I went to court, I'd be like Exhibit A.
Yo, look, man, real quick, man. I just seen Fat Joe, a clip of Fat Joe interview where he talking about niggas buying his music and taking his style, and he could have sued niggas. He talking about I could have sued for lean with it. Nigga, get your motherfucking suit on, nigga.
Keep it.
Nigga, I'm from the South, nigga. You don't bite New York, nigga. Now salute, nigga. Lean back was out. Cool, nigga. But we didn't hear lean back, nigga, and say, nigga, we finna make a song like that, nigga. I'm from the South, nigga. I'm from Bankhead, nigga. I'm from the West Side, nigga. We started our own shit, nigga. We created culture, nigga. And, nigga, the music we made started a whole fucking genre, nigga. We don't bite niggas. We start shit, nigga.
Damn
Fuck
right.
y'all niggas saying, nigga. Y'all niggas be getting beside yourself. All y'all niggas who been doing music back then and had a little success, y'all niggas be getting fucking beside yourself, thinking that everybody bang y'all shit. Now, guess what? Shout out to that boy Boosie. Guess what? When he put them lyrics back to back, niggas is really bang his lyrics. Nigga, we said lean, nigga, not lean back, nigga.
Damn
How the
right.
fuck we bitch your lyrics, nigga? If you
Fuck
feel like
outta
that,
here.
get your motherfucking shoe on, nigga.
Damn
Tired of
right.
these motherfucking hip hop ass niggas, man.
Fuck y'all.
Nigga, I ain't fuck all that shit, nigga. I ain't talking about, nigga. I ain't bite no motherfucking Fat Joe. The fuck we look like, nigga? Nigga, I'm from West Side, nigga. Bankhead shit, nigga. Born home, nigga. We don't bite shit, nigga. We create trends, nigga.
I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass, my nigga. I'll beat your ass.
So obviously he's very. Go ahead.
I love that Southern black men are addressing Fat Joe. The Latinx NY delusion is strong.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Sit down, Joe.
Talk your shit, Paul Lake.
Paul Lake.
At Departments.
Damn it, I didn't get it said first.
All right, go
Damn
ahead.
it. He claiming any rap music that use the word lean is hilarious.
Yeah, that's crazy. Lean with
Joe
a
a
rock with
functional
it?
throwback crackhead.
Show the lean? You think show the lean? All right.
Talk your shit, Parlay. At Departments.
More distractions per usual.
Lean with it, rock with it
Was my
is
shit.
my shit.
What
Shout
up,
out to Craig.
What up, Craig?
Latins didn't start hip hop, but they endorsed Latinx.
Actually, they're against that Latinx tag, by the way. At least the conservative ones. By the way, you know that saying that the Puerto Ricans started b-boying. Now the Puerto Ricans claiming the b-boy dance, but you know. Yeah, I don't know how Joe came to lean back, created lean with it, rock with it, and show the lean. Like it's not even the same. All right. They're getting that bag though.
See, the South is different. We haven't been conquered.
Yeah.
We haven't been conquered by the
I gotta put that clip out
Mexicans and
too.
Hispanics and the South Americans. We haven't been conquered.
Now the reason why this became a thing is because I don't know if y'all know an artist named Joby Reach, and
that's why I always say use Latinx. A win is a win.
This also became a thing because there was a guy, I don't know if y'all know him, an artist named Rod Wave. I've listened to some of his music. His music is very I won't say depressing, but he talks about depression and all the type of stuff a lot. So I'll say mental health. He does a lot of mental health music. And he's been accused of stealing from a lot of artists recently. Drake, Bootsy, Jay-Z.
True.
I think Snoop. He done took a lot of lyrics and flipped them. Now that's normal. We call that when you reuse somebody's bars, it's almost like paying homage to them. The problem is he's saying he didn't do it when it's proof that he did it. Just say, yeah.
So then you lying.
You know, like when you, exactly, when you use somebody's bars, you're supposed to at some point in the verse say that was so-and-so, by the way. Somewhere you're supposed to let it be known. Maybe the way you said it in a cadence, the way they said it on their song, so people will be able to tie it together. When you just create your own way of saying it and then act like you created it, it's kind of
slick shit.
It's called biting. Which is funny that he took from Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is known for just
that's a whole nother conversation.
Taking whole songs and just claiming that shit.
Like Bonnie and Clyde with Beyonce took that whole shit from Tupac.
Well, I think he purchased it. Same thing with Big Pimpin'. I think he ended up purchasing that song. Thought it was, go ahead.
At George, I was watching a video earlier on Too Strong Podcast, and they were talking about alleged black gay Hollywood. Pac's name was tossed in.
Yeah, Pac, he's been tied into that a lot.
I thought the fat dude was a IG comedian all this time. Didn't know he was a real rapper. She talking about Fat Joe.
You didn't know who that's from Franchise Boy.
Sherelle Saturday Love should be the them
song in the show.
Song to this show. Theme.
Oh, the theme, okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Maybe we can drop the video.
All right, let's move forward.
Oh my gosh. Honorable Sienna, this is the day that you came in.
You're gonna need your suitcase.
We gave
today.
a pass last time.
Honorable, you're gonna need your suitcase today for your Lorian today.
Brilliant, don't disrespect the old school. Yeah, Duke and Travis, y'all know how Jay-Z get down. LOL.
So we gotta talk about this. Has to be we close to the end of the hood ratchet era in hip hop, female hood ratchet, because we can't get rid of the niggas talking about the worst things ever because they don't even need backing, because they just get on SoundCloud or put their music directly on YouTube. They don't get label support as much no more, unless you want to count like the Little Dirks and all them.
Yeah.
So we can't stop all them because they don't even need labels no more.
Women are out of here.
But the women I think about to get up out of here because I think this is the end. Now, Sexy Red made a song. The first clip I heard was a song called F My Baby Daddy. And fuck that nigga, whatever. I ain't even gonna play it. It's just like, whatever. Right behind that, she released a song called Free My Nigga. And then released a snippet of her in a prison. I don't know if it's fake or real. Rapping about freeing a baby daddy from jail. While pregnant.
You can't make this shit up.
This one I think it can't get no, and I'm gonna say this is not.
Can it get lower than Sexy Red? It could get worse.
It can get very much worse. But Dang.
Suki is on
But she's
another
never
level.
gonna be just. She's never gonna get here.
But she's a notch or two below.
Yeah, she's a little bit.
Sexy
She's a little
Red.
worse than Sexy Red.
She'll just pull it out and the 90s babies, they not old enough to appreciate that there. What happened? Saturday Love is how we taught my daughter the days of the week. This jail podcast is insane. Cats are not.
That too.
Shasty.
Cats are not had a whole 7-day stream where he acted like he was in jail.
Yeah.
A whole skit, a whole little production. Obviously, he has backing because he didn't pay for it.
Somebody else did.
Clearly, somebody with backing produced this. Where is our music? Is no longer important. It's about content.
True.
Like I remember somebody said that.
On Code said this is sex magic.
That it is.
On sexy puke.
Whenever artists now release music, they don't even do an interview talking about the music. They do an interview to go viral, just to do content like jokes. They don't even talk about the album. So her doing this.
Well, there's so much you can talk about your album.
Why I made the album? What was I thinking? The type of music going.
Okay, but you go on the next podcast. What you gonna talk about?
It's the point. So
I'm gonna go to every interview. Once you talk about the same shit over and over.
Well, see, that's the thing. The internet killed interviews because I can watch all the interviews instantly. Okay. They're not spaced apart no more. A few months apart.
One of the best songs to plant in your baby soul. That's a good one. On Code, that shit is gutter, almost homeless magic.
Let me play this little clip.
Homelessness magic.
Free my nigga, free my nigga. Only if he knew that this ass getting thicker. Free my nigga, free my nigga. Gone for too long, need to get home quicker. Free my nigga, free my nigga. When I visit him,
this where you should have put that video where they got their asses popping their asses on.
Well, it is, ain't it?
Yeah,
it is right here. Hold on.
Because he was a sex magic alchemist, hence one of the reasons he was taken out.
Hold on, y'all.
When the music stopped, the show is over.
Good evening, I'm Rick.
Where are we with the black music? We are nowhere. Look at that gut.
And it's not a gut, it's a pregnancy.
Y'all sophisticated blacks are always pushing judgment on others. She's speaking to a specific demographic. So now we don't want to free the niggas. I told you she's a great defense attorney.
I was just about to say that.
For my ears are bleeding.
I was just about to say, can we say that her music is directed to a target audience?
It's directed towards a specific demographic, but it's not healthy for the black community because they need to go.
So
if Pookies and Ray Rays need to go, and it's just
so if you hear it,
it's not for you. So move on and close your ears. Is that what you're saying? Y'all standards of sexy is low as fuck. This makes me sad, Shantae. Y'all lost it if you think this is sex magic. It's not even 90s porn. Dishonorable supports dishonorable oracle shit. She looks like the train. What is he trying to say? He got like a train and a Y. A tranny. He's saying she looked like a tranny.
Oh, Lord.
I hate smartphones. Trash. I second that, Travis. All them niggas need to go. This video is reminding me of the pink toes signs reading Black Dick Matters doing black.
That was crazy.
Well, Regina, it does matter. Black Dick Matters, Regina.
Yeah, we got to make sure we keep making these babies.
You damn right, it matters. What y'all gonna do? Who can you turn to?
Who can I?
In Candy's voice.
All right. I didn't want to show this. This ain't disrespectful. I'm not going to show the picture.
Who can I run to?
Should I show the picture of what they compared her to? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, do it.
I don't think I
Look
should.
At Regina.
This is what they put out, y'all.
Hey,
the internet turning on her.
Look, that look like Man in Black. They're like an alien from Man in Black. A pregnant ant.
I saw this and I was like, damn, man. When the internet turn on you, they turn on you hard.
Them white girls were sexier than that good. I'm not agreeing with that, George. I'm not agreeing with that. In Candy's voice.
Hey, they need it, man. All right. We're going to move on. We're not going to go too hard on Sexy Red.
No, Sexy Red somebody needs to go in on Sexy Red at this point.
You want to go in on?
We're not going to go in on Sexy Red, but anybody out there that volunteers and wants to do it, go ahead and do it.
She looked like the alien from American Dad.
Yes, that's exactly what she looked like.
Man. And Travis would...
And try to do that alien all day.
Yeah, that's exactly
well, because
what
we
she
got to
looked
keep
like.
producing black babies, George. So if I had to take one for the team, I would take one for the team.
She has proof as well, video
The
evidence.
one leg out is Masonic.
Huh?
That's true.
That's true.
Travis
And one breast
all
out
the
too.
way in on it.
He has one nipple out too. So
where are Sexy Red's parents? She giving them checks?
No, she fits her cash.
You would take all of that.
But hold on, let me give her some defense right now. I don't like we on defense.
What
Sexy Red
defense
right
can
quick.
you give Sexy Red? She's an adult.
Let me say it.
Go ahead.
I can give it. Sexy Red is a woman from St. Louis who I think grew up in a very, poverty-stricken area. She was able to lift her family out of poverty, doing what she knows. This is the environment she grew from. This is the culture that she knows.
That'll make it right.
These are the things that's normal to her, and she's being herself and being real with herself.
She's
not
profiting off of being herself.
And she's not compromising herself, and she is being
She's compromising
true to who
herself.
She is. Duke Wood.
Sexy Red taking care of the black family. We can bet on that.
See?
I
just said that.
I
See?
said that too. I said the parents is getting the checks. That's what they're doing.
So are we gonna give her?
She's trash.
Something for at least doing that.
Her money is trash. Woman is a scratch.
Oh God, Keeper.
God damn, Keeper.
So you
Bed
should-
with you to get out of the hood.
What you been with at?
She's being true to her
Oh Lord. Dude love bareback fighters. Oh Lord.
Oh shit. God damn.
All right, y'all ain't gonna beat me up for Sexy Red. I'm out.
Sellouts are well paid. Damn right on code. Damn right.
Well, is this selling out? Yeah, I'm gonna keep that same energy. This is Twister.
No, nigga, you need that bareback loving. That's what you talking about. Ain't had it in about what, 1 or 2 days?
That don't make it right. No have standards and shit. See now we're talking about. Oh, let's get into this right quick. This will be a quick little discussion.
Look what Regina said. What if these folks aren't what it appears to be? Maybe CIA or military cyborgs being pushed on the culture for an agenda.
Let me say this. Hold on, pause.
Shout out to Tony.
What up, Tony? All right. When you hear the name Black China, what do you think? That's about the name, not the person. When you hear Black China, what do you think? Some type of-
Agent.
like an agent, a spy.
Like a spy. When I hear Black China, I hear agent. Well, you know,
Amber
her mother-
Rose, Sexy Red.
They do sound like spy names.
These names sound like names you.
They're like their ancestor, Josephine Baker.
Oh yes, you allegedly double
But that's a biracial woman.
But a lot of them were communists back then.
Look at
Go ahead, you can start from that.
Why is she a sellout? Facts on code.
But-
Dude
well,
love
hold
to
on.
twist it up.
Hold on. Is she a sellout because she is not leading? She's helping to lower the ethnic image of Black Americans.
Huh?
Is she helping to lower the ethnic image of Black
Yes,
Americans?
she is.
So that would be considered selling out, right?
Yes, it is. She's not. She's like a spokesperson for the Black community because she's known.
I don't think she. No, I won't go with that. Hell,
Yes,
no.
she is.
I won't say that she considered a spokesperson.
Sophisticated Blacks all need to huddle up and stop focusing on the uneducated, poverty-stricken people below them. Good luck.
Well, how is she below them? Is she wealthier than most of? What audience are we talking about when you say?
Are you able to work
sophisticated?
for Diddy on the behalf of Diddy? Regina Sus is sus, and aliens are a real exhibit. An unsexy red.
Asiatic black
man.
The
Josephine
Asiatic
Baker was
black
fine
man.
as fuck. They're all trash. Exactly. Now that Sexy and done ever disrespected the vintage fine piece of ass. Yes.
All right, I get it. Y'all saying it is?
Yes. Josephine Baker was a spy.
Discussing his
She
lower
doesn't know
IQ.
what she's doing or what effects it will have on anyone.
I agree with that. Unless she is one of those
Look.
triple agents or something.
Discussing her is lowering my IQ in real time. I thought she was a sellout by the music, but so are the others, especially with the rapper music.
I started off with that.
Yeah.
The young dudes, the drill music, the trap music. We been, yeah. You know. What? Go ahead.
Black men have already lowered the ethnic image of African American women globally, wherever hip hop is played. She talking about calling them bitches and hoes.
That's black men that did that?
Yes, dude, they did. How is a bareback advocate positive?
All right, let's move on. Y'all just talking.
Drill is selling out too.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
I remember Travis made the point. He was like, how you said drill music? Drill music was a form of what do you call it? Ethno cleansing?
Kinda.
I forgot the word you
Go
used.
ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, listen to this right here. This is Twister singing his song over a white dude blasting guns.
Oh, damn.
On beat. Now, he's firing weapons over a hip-hop record. Is that tying black people to guns and violence? Or is this about Americans or black Americans, because it's not a black American holding a weapon, having a right to bear arms?
I would take it as that.
Okay.
Because I would go from the conservative angle with this.
The white dude was on beat with the guns. You got to keep it real.
I mean, he had to be trained, of course.
Yeah, he was trained, but he was doing the head rock and everything. He was in it.
Honorable Santa said drill is definitely not selling out. I agree with Hall and Oates. I can't go for that.
I can't. Hold on. Drill content is definitely sellout. I'm gonna kill you. I killed you, and I'm gonna go make a video dancing on your, literally dancing or pissing on your grave. That's definitely an agent of chaos, agent of death, agent for the state. Agent. How you said? Joe said agent for Black Death.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's definitely sellout.
Ed George Wilkins, are you aware John is currently suing Daryl? On beat.
It's on beat. Nothing wrong
with Warrior/Battlefield music. I'm still detoxing from NWA. This is not it, Twister.
Honorable got some good. She got some good.
No, he's creating a beat. LOL. What? Go ahead.
Well, Honorable said nothing wrong with Battlefield music. So you saying drill music is war music? Hey.
That's in the North. What we call it? Midwest.
That's the Midwest. Yeah.
John broke, so yeah, that makes sense. Optics are cringe.
Yeah, the optics look kind of, but I don't mind it.
Dishonorable is programming, y'all. I just want to know how much Twister's check was for that. Huh? I don't know if he got paid for that. I think the white dude was doing him a favor.
No, I think it was a little promotion. He definitely got paid to do it.
Gangster rap was far worse than drill rap. Just saying. Correct counsel.
You agree with that? I think it's the same. I think gangster rap led to.
It's the same. I would say it's the same because drill.
It's a new era of that.
The vibration of drill music is influencing people to go out and kill, and the gangster rap vibration influenced people to.
The original gangster rap was about killing cops.
True.
So is that the same thing as killing civilians?
But hey, there's a lot of these gangs that started out being for their community, but they ended up turning inward towards the community.
Black gangster.
So it started off as something positive, but then it turned into something that ended up internally affecting us.
But is that because people infiltrated it?
Say cracker instead of nigga, then it's a drill.
I agree.
More damage.
You talking about gangster rap is better than drill rap. Gangster rap is sellout too. Hollywood shuffle movie. Drew down. Can you feel me? Chicago drill people still live in segregated spaces they not acknowledged.
CB4 movie. I like CB4. From Jay-Z to Tupac, they all are sellouts with the disrespectful music. They didn't say anything until she said something good about Trump.
Sexy Red. No, I think I was already obviously an audience that was against her, but definitely the Trump thing is going to lend her not to have as many people defend her. Definitely, yeah.
The liberals and Democratic shields.
The liberals and Democratic shields who defended her at the beginning, yeah, they're going to definitely be more likely to let the jokes and the attack fly now.
Dope man, yeah. That me, easy.
Gangster rap talk about killing people, kids. It turned into that. Yeah. At first, it was more of a rebellious type, F the system type thing, but
This is a Democrat attack on her. I agree with you, Honorable.
No, wouldn't it be considered a conservative attack?
Yes.
This would be the conservative take against her.
What you mean?
Because the conservative would be saying that she's not.
Well, the Democratic Party will flip and do that too.
Or maybe she meant it in a different way.
They'll go from any angle they can to get you. Crazy Bones spoke on the meetings with jails and record labels. Dishonorable is low-key demonic.
All right. Last thing I want to show about this music thing. We talked about Castanot earlier. I want to play this little clip from his stream and what this little boy said and how it went viral. And people are saying the same way we hold these other rappers, these rappers for what they say. We're going to talk about we need to hold these rappers accountable for how they influence our youth and how they view things.
She said, no, black women in the media for Democrats are attacking her every chance they get.
Oh, yeah, now, yeah. I agree. Definitely now.
Yeah.
All right, let me play this.
I walk a girl, and I give me a girl, and I want her, and I got her number, and I'm finna rape her.
Oh, shit.
So this little boy just said this.
What?
Now, that ain't funny.
It's not funny.
So that led to a lot of people making, a backlash against him again. Why you let him up there say that? Yada, yada, yada. I don't know if he controlled what he said. Do he know what he was going to say? I don't know.
It's promoting rape culture.
It is.
Starting it at an early age.
And the little boy. Go ahead.
Wow, the little boy's father encouraged him to tape like that. This is the black father in the home.
No,
you should have been here last week, Honorable Sienna. We had a story on the 6-year-old Virginia that shot the white teacher.
Look and throw me under the bus now.
And I said if there was a black father in the household, he would have did that 21
He
big.
talking about the story where the 6-year-old boy shot the teacher in Virginia.
And dude said, "Why are you bringing the father
and you said
into
the father
the
was there,
situation?"
he could have took the hit for the time. And I said, why? Because he's the father. I'm like, wait, so he should go to jail because he's the father? And he's talking about, oh, that's weak. You ain't want to protect.
That is weak.
Okay.
I didn't hear what he said. Go rewind it back.
I don't want to play
code.
it again because they might. He basically saying that he's going to sexually assault a woman. The little kid said that.
Yeah.
And it led to a lot of backlash talking about it. And where did he learn this? Once again, clearly he's heard it.
Somebody said
he's heard it from somewhere. I don't know how. I mean, I can't say that because on the internet now, you got 5-year-olds with phones. So I don't know how much on the internet he is, but he heard this somewhere.
Black fathers are statistically the best. Numbers don't lie. Check the stats.
So what do we say about a young boy? What do we say about a young boy having that type of thinking at his age? He probably was 6, 7.
We have to say that he's like that. He's like that. That little boy from the Boondocks. They made an episode where you just knew that he life of crime spree was gonna happen to be upon him. I would say that it's not looking too good for this young man unless he gets some people in his life that are gonna be a better influence on him.
Well, remember,
learn behavior.
Let me say this: Kai Cenat, a few months ago, had a friend who was accused of sexually assaulting a woman in his house. Remember?
Who?
Kai Cenat.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about that. I've never heard that.
I'm saying he had a house party where a girl accused his friend of sexually assaulting her. She gave detail how he came into the room, yada, 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 while she was drunk. After Castanat told her, don't drive home, you drunk, go to a room.
Yeah.
And then his friend went into the room and attacked her or assaulted her. So the fact that you have that around you and then you got a little boy now saying this.
It's not a good
look. It looks kind of crazy.
Looks like you're into that type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
Facts on Code 24/7. He is allowed and created. His dad looked like dishonorable type. She loves stereotype of black men. Define learned behavior. Children are sponges.
Yeah, I agree. So they
soak in everything.
It's nasty, man. Hopefully, I don't even know what to say to that. I don't know. Hopefully,
2/3 got to go.
You get that's the best way to say it. 2/3 got to go. And by the way,
some people are just born wicked, and they can't help it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about the whole, not the sum of the parts.
She said, we ain't talking about the good ones. I mean, the anomalies. There's only a few of y'all left. All right.
Shit.
A brief look at Diddy's history of controversies and allegations. So they own him now. He now has 2 more women have came out and said this. Now, this is because the Adult Survivors Act is ending. I think it was 2 days ago.
Diddy did it.
Diddy or Diddy not? So Wilkins, you are walking stereotype. We don't need no more of you.
Brief.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A joke.
When it was brief, the article was very short. They didn't. It wasn't as much as I thought they were gonna dig up on him. No. So they still playing with kid gloves against him.
I'm not they. I'm white.
Now remember, Diddy had a deal with was it Ciroc? A ambassador. He was an ambassador for it. They don't want him associated with it now. Let me say this. I'm not defending Diddy, but listen to this. We said a few months ago that Diddy was clearly doing something because some karma was coming.
True.
He gave back the what's him called. He talking about love. How he gonna start an R&B label. Buddy Love. We knew something was coming. Allegedly, him and Casey had been negotiating for like 6 months. So he knew something was coming. He was trying to
change up his image. I said he was trying to change up his image.
100%. Now, around that same time, he wanted to help go into business with Tyler Perry to purchase BET.
Which did not pan out.
We knew that he sued Ciroc because he's saying that they were not giving him his paid wages that he deserved. And then we found out he doesn't own Ciroc at all. He's just an ambassador. And now they're saying, we don't want any business dealings. We don't want him to be an ambassador for our business anymore. I'm going to ask this question, and I'm going to move on to the other stuff. Do you think Diddy's attempt to sue Ciroc had something to do with this stuff being revealed?
No.
Nothing at all?
No,
This was not a Cosby trying to buy NBC situation.
No. I think that they all know there's a cost in the end, and Diddy is just reaping the harvest that he's created.
Planet, yeah.
They let you go for so long, living this luxurious life,
doing what you want to do. Quincy
but
Jones, look at Quincy Jones' interview. What he was talking about.
Yeah, in the end that your past is going to come back to haunt you. The debt has to be paid, and it's just his time for him to pay his debt, like R. Kelly.
Exactly. At some point, the Pied Piper had to be eaten by the what do they call them? The maniacs.
Any woman that thinks drill rap is good and Tupac is masculine is bad for the black community as a whole, and it's the oracles of misinformation. Anna, goddess of feminism. Who are you talking about? Just saw Gloria Velez pop up with essay claims.
Yep.
Didn't she use those stories as hip hop promo?
Well, that's
didn't Aaron Hall get her pregnant at 16?
That's
allegedly?
what you're talking about.
Okay.
Gloria Velez. I didn't even know that.
I'm bad. Michael Jackson bad.
Bad boys. What you gonna do?
Rock the block, baby.
Go ahead.
Oh, so now the why he keeps reclassifying himself makes sense. Diddy Walter, Pelecker D himself, trying to cover his unpleasant deeds. Nor told you that you are offered these doors. No rape. Gloria knew what time it was. Absolutely.
Well, that's the same thing. What's her name is? Not Jessica. Paula.
Oh, Paula. Paula J. Parker.
She said that. You knew what was in. You knew what it was.
I say, you know what? This may sound bad, but I don't give a damn. I say, you know what? Like the whole thing with Cassie saying, "Oh, this is her only way into." Then don't you? If this is the world that you choose to enter to, and this is what you have to do in order to become popular, then I would not want to be in this industry. I would leave it.
But that's why you got a situation where you can tell that some people
are willing to do anything.
Some people are willing to do anything, and those are people usually the biggest people. Then you got some people that's in the industry but stay away from most of it, and they have a certain level of fame they can get.
True.
There's a ceiling.
Hollywood targets damaged people.
Mm-hmm.
All these people that you see in the industry, whether they be celebrities or reality stars, all these people are damaged. They've been raped, molested. They have something in their past that dealt with trauma, and they're able to control them because of self-esteem and other issues.
Now that goes into the MK Ultra thing. We're not going to go into that, but
that's what I'm heading to.
That's what it is. A lot of these people are programmed through.
But he crossed someone. He might have crossed someone too.
The Casey situation that isn't random. I'm not going to sit here and think that she one day just decided, you know what, let's just sue. Something came across. Something.
I think that Diddy actually was like, do what you got to do. I think he was actually doing that. Like, I'm Diddy.
Yeah. I think you talk about a person who's a so-called top executive producer, whatever, in the industry, who can go anywhere they want to go in any room. Yes, there's a certain level of arrogance and demonic energy that comes to those people who already have that energy in them, by the way. I don't think people change into that person. I think you become more of who you are. But I think the industry can change people, but we're not going to get into that part. But you tend to walk into a room with for lack of a better term, with your nuts hanging. I do what I want to do.
But the harvest always comes back to reap.
Yeah.
Distraction. Full moon is on November 27th. I'll ramp it up in December. True.
It'll ramp it up in December.
That's why it's multiple victims, because they take the deal, then play victim. 100% agree on code. Diddy being protected by the culture. They have to be selective. They can't lead with the lead. The history of being anti-black, black father narratives, they have to be selective. Selling our souls as a contract signed in blood. This is just like what Bill Cosby tried to buy CBS or whatever network. Then all these allegations from 39 years prior popped up. That's what Duke said.
And that's what the Adult Survivors Act was. I think it was signed a year ago, and it was meant to allow women to sue no matter how long ago it happened.
Yeah.
It was meant to allow women to 40 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 days ago, no matter what.
You got a year to get it in.
Yeah, so the statute of limitations wouldn't apply. But now it's over.
Facts trap is damaged people. The number one actress done sucked and fucked. That's true.
Hold on. Look at 90s movies.
They all got booty deals.
We talk about sex scenes in movies nowadays. Look at 90s movies. Every last top female actor has at least a couple movies in the 90s where they got butt naked on screen.
Anytime I see a woman or a male in leopard I already know they're a sex kitten.
Yeah, that's
like
their job.
Tiana Taylor and Iman Shepherd. He's a sex kitten, just like she's a sex kitten. They take these people, they put them together, they have a handler over them, and they have them go out and do specific things.
And then
when it's time for it to end,
the contract ends, and then they blow it up.
That's what happens. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shepherd contract has
Same
ended.
thing happened with Kim and Kanye.
Yep. But I will say this, y'all, a lot of people may not like her, but Jaguar Wright, who I believe is also, she was under MK Ultra because she's a damaged individual as well. She did come out and say all this stuff about Diddy.
She did.
She said he trafficked. This is all alleged because we a small channel don't mean they won't come after our asses. This is all alleged. And I do find it funny that she said the 5 people that started Uptown Records are all dead except for Diddy and Al B. Sure. And Al B. Sure almost died too.
Mm-hmm. And then you say he came out and said something
about... He been coming out about Kim Porter because that's his baby mama
and
too.
That's why stuff getting real hot. The Kim Porter thing.
Kim Porter, and you said a psychic predicted...
Yeah, there was a woman years ago, I might go get the video, who said...
top executive or tops... That's George. Y'all got to know how the system works. You can't refuse. It's like fraternity. All under them are bottoms. Cassie chose that lifestyle. It was clear after the first year in 2007 he was going to be able to finesse her lack of talent. And you damn right, Honorable, because she didn't have no talent.
Yeah, let me say this.
She had no talent. She couldn't sing. She couldn't dance. All she could do was lay on her back.
Let me get this off right quick. And I'm not defending him, but let's not act like he put millions of dollars into her career trying to make her a star. Like, he put money behind her.
What ethnicity is Diddy's mother? I don't know.
Never looked.
He's from New York.
Once again, you didn't think you needed to look back in the day. You didn't need to know the race of a person, but now you need to know who are you?
Terry Crews told y'all how to act. Yeah, take it. Let somebody put their hands down your crotch, rope you, and then tell your wife. If Diddy go down, all his peers and mentors will go down.
And which is why he's not going to go down. The same thing happened with the Ghislaine Maxwell. Nothing came from it. She just took a little time.
Why is it only for 1 year? Baphomet is trans. The devil is bisexual. Anybody can get it. That's facts. All industry employ these tactics of war from the top to the bottom. Just gets worse and worse the higher up you go. That's why in the industry, the higher you go, the more wicked stuff that you're going to have to do to sustain this career. All these people that have been the top actresses, top actors and musicians in the industry, they've done a lot of wicked shit to maintain this.
Yeah.
That's why even the fraternities, like we were watching a skit with Nephew Tommy, and he was pranking this fraternity dude and saying, "You're not with Beta anymore." And he was like, "Do you know what I had to do to get this membership? I am Beta Psi Theta."
He's like, "If I'm not that, it's like telling me I'm not black."
Exactly.
And that was crazy.
Y'all need an alleged button. Jaguar Leopard, the Leopard Society is a West African secret society. I did a video on that. I've been watching a lot of your videos. The Cabbage Patch Kids, I watched that not brilliantly, on Code. And it brought me back to, me and Duke was watching a Mormon video about how in these cities in Colorado and stuff, how the Mormons are there and their average age is 16-year-olds. And it made me think about the Cabbage Patch Kids that you had in your video.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Kim Porter. What? Okay. Who your people?
Let me show this.
What's your pedigree?
I want to say Offset again. I don't think he's dead, but I want to say Offset. I just kept hearing that. So there's a connection there too. I don't know what it is. He may know something and he may say something, or somebody connected to him may know something. I don't know. There is a connection there. Anyway, there's a definite connection there.
Which?
Watch for March of 2024, March, April.
Yes, I think so.
Easter. Lamb.
But Honorable, when you see that low cut on a white woman,
she probably dealing with
especially an older white woman, more than likely.
JJ Walker.
Yeah, she got a JJ out there. Maybe not though.
Easter. Watch for that. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's happening there, but it might be nothing. Jay-Z next. But that's what I just
Shout out
so I'm
to
gonna
Brian.
put it out there. Put myself out on it.
Oh, what up? What up?
Dishonorable.
Now it's funny you said that.
Stop fronting.
It's funny you said that, Brian, because when the Diddy thing came out about Diddy being in his late 30s or whatever, messing around with 19-year-old Cassie, people were like, well, Jay-Z was in his 30s dealing with Beyonce.
I don't trust white women with these haircuts. Don't be so sure, dude. She could be passing.
She might be what they call it, a throwback. One of those really, really bright women who got some type of black lineage.
On a ledge again. I am seeing something by March with P. Diddy, another level of this. We're not done. It's like he's going to have to keep putting tarps over the hole in the roof because the rain keeps coming through. So just when he thinks he covered up the hole, another hole starts down there. And when he thinks he covered that hole, another hole starts over there. So it's not going to stop. Like he's not off the hook. He may have paid Cassie, and good for her for getting out of it. Horrific. So
you see that there's a psychic medium who predicted Diddy would be exposed in November 2023.
And
now it's saying another takedown will happen around Easter of 2024.
Shit. Wait, no JJ Slender. He been doing right by his people. He been doing right by Ann too. She been throwing that bike.
They been throwing that wood up in it, and you got to change her
wood,
tune.
pipe, anything. Don't know if she's going to get lineage until I see them cakes.
Stop making everyone
them
black.
Them cakes is flat, George. Flapjacks.
Oh, Lord. How did I know?
They not Japanese pancakes. You know, Japanese pancakes are fluffy.
How did I know Honorable was going to bring this conversation up? Read her comment.
Stop making everyone black. Y'all see the
Tyler. We were talking about that yesterday. The Tyler, the little South African mixed girl.
Yep,
they mad
had Foxy Brown when she was young. Sorry.
They mad that people won't call that little Tyler girl colored. That people in America refer to her as black or mixed. And they like call her about what she really is. She told you how she identifies. And niggas like, man, get the fuck out of here with that.
Shout out to Ashley Ariel.
What up,
Shalom, everyone.
We not mad.
No, she's not black. She is from South Africa. She wasn't classified as black. No way. That only pertains to the blacks of the Americas.
No, I'm saying that the people, and this is really on the internet. I don't know how big of a conversation this is, but people are saying, man, we just not calling her colored. We don't care if she's not black. We just not calling her colored. And they making a bigger deal out of it than they need to. All I'm gonna say is about that Tyler girl, the song, you know, y'all might, I'm pretty sure y'all heard that song Water. It's a big old song. Where's the second song gonna be?
We don't know.
Cause hey, when you got a song this big, that second song becomes a big deal. Now I know she got other songs, but we'll see.
Japanese cakes
isn't fluffy.
They are fluffy. Japanese pancakes are fluffy. They're huge.
Oh, you talking about those? Yeah.
We not mad. Unless Asian workouts are born in America, they have no ass. It's all it is. We're just not adopting or supporting that ideology. We want more mixed people to stop saying they're solely black. I don't get the water hype. She's South African, Cassie to me.
Did you hear that remix version with Beyonce and Chris Brown and Drake and all them on it?
Yeah. Well, you know,
I'm telling you.
You asking if they heard it?
Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and go further into the story. Kind of slow down a little bit. All right. They talk about all the stuff. The CCNY tragedy in 1991. Combs co-promoted a celebrity basketball game and concert in the City College of New York, where 9 people died and 29 people were injured. The gym had a capacity of 2,700 people, but as many as 5,000 people showed up at the event, which didn't have enough security to control the throng. After organizers closed the doors and stopped letting attendees in, people outside broke the gymnasium's door and rushed the lobby, causing a stampede. You heard about those stampedes. Then New York City Mayor David Dickens administration published a 67-page report called A Failure of Responsibility that cited Combs for high and inadequate, inexperienced security. Then you had the Jake Robles shooting in 1995 when Suge Knight's security guard was shot by Bad Boys people. Steve Stout, I know you know that is the producer. He got, he had some hands put on him. The New York shooting in 99.
That was with Sean.
Him and J. Cole got into a squabble in 2013.
Was that with Sean?
Yeah. And Sean took the fall for him and took the time for him. Allegedly. That's the alleged.
And now he is what? He the prime minister of, what's the name of that country?
I could look it up.
Y'all know where Sean, the rapper?
Burmese? No.
Belize. It's Belize. I don't like Afro music and nothing that sounds like it. I don't like Afro music either. Duke tried his best to get me to listen to that song, and some of Chris Brown's songs on his new album got Afro music, and I won't even listen to it.
I want to have Usher and Justin Bieber come out. That's when them videos start coming out of
the
Diddy and not said Diddy, when Usher and Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber
allegedly.
And Usher,
we don't talk about the fact that the men in Hollywood have not come out.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Or the boy. Well, you know what's the guy name from the Lost Boys, the movie? He's saying for years how Hollywood is a pedophile ring, and how they
Corey Friedman. I'm sorry,
and
Fielding.
the Disney Child stars as well.
Corey Friedman. Fielding,
They've come out and said the same thing. Usher will never come out.
Usher is too tied in.
Well, didn't Keke Palmer?
Usher has spent the better part of the last 10 years rebranding himself.
When Bieber come out with his Truth, Diddy's going under the jail.
Oh yeah, when that happens, it's over.
Steve deserved those hands on him. He's an early tether. I would be equal to Bieber coming out, period. Yep on code, and she helped Hitler too. Bieber was singing about American nigga. I don't care about nothing. What happened to him, respectfully.
Damn. I was saying, fuck them. Fuck them
he
kids.
He did the same thing that Eminem did.
Yeah. And y'all, not us, not black people, but they just let Eminem just.
That's what they do. Eminem was talking shit too.
Now he got his attack dogs, Royce the 5'9" and all them. You say anything about Eminem, they come out say something.
In the rap song, he said, "I'm number 2," which meaning he was referring to Eminem as number 1. That was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Why you just putting yourself below this white man? Like, you supposed to say, fuck that.
He bound down to his master.
But anyway, I like the fact that the new age people, when they ask about Eminem, I don't listen to Eminem, and I can rap better than him. They all just dismiss all that shit. Thank you.
Fuck out of here.
Anyway, this is a book. I'm gonna read this book. I'm gonna get this book.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I am.
Orlando Brown been telling people about Diddy. He did. From the Raven show.
And Nick Cannon.
Orlando Brown talked about Nick Cannon.
No, he said Nick Cannon did something to him.
Yeah.
And was talking about his biracial girlfriend.
That's not the same.
What?
I shot you down. Bang, bang.
There's a book written in 2009 by Mark Curry, Mr. Mark Curry, where he said, Dancing with the Devil, How Puff Burned the Bad Boys of Hip Hop, Dancing with the Devil, paperback. This is 2009. He has recorded with the biggest stars.
Paperback instead of hardback.
He has recorded. You got the Kindle as well. You can get it on Kindle. He has recorded with the biggest stars in the music business. He wrote many of the hits and made Sean Puffy Combs one of the richest men alive. On the surface, the multi-million-dollar empire that Puff built looks like a stuff of dreams, but after working with Puff for a decade, Curry discovered that Bad Boy Entertainment is not, as Puff promised, a place where dreams come true. No, rather it is a shell game comprised of contracts designed to rob artists of their time, dreams, and publishing rights. Dancing with the Devil reveals startling new details about key events in the fast-paced, controversial, and sometimes deadly world of hip-hop. And revealing the dark side of the industry, Curry hopes to provide a roadmap for reforms necessary to prevent artists ending up in poverty, in prison, or in graves. Mr. Mark Curry, he was a former writer. He was on Bad Boy. Let me go ahead and let me show you a picture of him. He wrote a lot of the songs, made a lot of the beats and stuff. This is Mr. Mark. This ain't him, is it? Is this the Mark Curry?
That's Mark Curry from Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
He was on Bad Boy?
Might have been.
I think this has got to be wrong.
Everybody has been talking about Diddy, but everyone just lets him continue to be a freak. Who is Mark?
This is Mark Curry. That's not Mark Curry. I'm about to say. This is Mark Curry.
Oh, and he's covering the...
So he's initiated. He's in the know.
He's covering the right eye, which means he is with the feminine side.
Yeah, he's a divine feminine. But... yeah, this is him. He was with Bad Boy. He did a lot of work with the biggest artists there and all this stuff.
Shantae said the whole Freaknik era is coming back to haunt us. Most 90s music has been ruined by what really happened.
That's true.
Nothing will happen. Nothing will prevent the future. Quincy Jones passed Diddy the torch. He even named his son after him. Quincy Jones gave a whole sit-down interview spilling everything that was going on in Hollywood.
He completely gave it up. He told everything.
He admitted to everything he's done.
Well, they didn't ask him certain questions. They didn't ask him if he been with a man and all that stuff.
Didn't he say he was a pansexual?
He did. No. That was another artist.
Oh, that was Billy D. Williams, who's like, hold on. I didn't know what that was. I just thought that mean, you be panning out ass. That's what I thought it meant. I didn't mean it meant
I don't want no
you
man.
Fuck anything. I don't want no nigga.
He didn't say he didn't want no nigga. He just said he wants something that look good to him.
So, sorry y'all for the mix-up for y'all out there who been wanting Billy for a while.
Billy D. Williams.
I'm not just going to believe ever claim some black loser said because we're disinvited to a party. Disaudible, you are uninvited. Wait. Covering our eyes, divine feminine, laughing my fucking ass off.
Hey,
okay.
All right.
Okay.
See, what they call it, ignorance is bliss. When you don't know stuff, you don't see it. Once you know it and you see it, it becomes recurring, and you start to notice it everywhere. The industry is wicked.
Okay.
It is wicked.
Dishonorable, go on Google and type in celebrities covering your eye.
And then ask yourself why
do they all cover their eye?
Because let's go with the belief that the photographer is telling them to do it.
Why?
Why are they telling them to do it?
You gonna get down or you gonna lay down?
Get down to lay down, nigga.
Ain't that what Diddy told him?
All right, let me play this.
Jaguar's interview about how Diddy had a meeting with the whole Bad Boy staff saying we want artists who have no talent so we can mold them into whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got no talent. Do what I say. You ain't never gonna make it.
And that's why we're in the era we in with music.
Right. Just for the record, I'm riding with Suge.
All right, back to this though. Suge's podcast, Collect Call with Suge Knight. He had another episode and he talked about Diddy and he made some comments. Now, it's kind of crazy to hear Suge Knight say this because he's known for doing the same damn thing. Putting his hands on women and stuff, but
that's all alleged.
All right, let's see what he had to say.
It's not a surprise. Everybody know what it is.
Hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of beating and sexually assaulting his ex-girlfriend and singer, Cassie.
I mean, you got to be able to do that type of to a woman and other women, but it's not new. It's not like it's new news. Shit. Same time he beat the shit out of motherfucking what's the little girl named Cassie or whatever. He had an assistant by the name of Capricorn. He felt Capricorn. Cap was keeping this shit on the low about if she was messing with Cuddy or not. Puffy beat the shit out that bitch.
They play the sound effects. That's what he.
Not only did he beat the shit out of her,
see,
it was an Interscope person, the Interscope check that paid her to settle or he wouldn't go to jail.
Yeah, she said
not a surprise.
Suge sound like he should be slim like Snoop.
So
y'all know how 50 Cent do not care for P. Diddy.
Well, he don't care about Jay or Diddy.
The reason why he don't, the whole thing started with what? Besides that, 50 got some pictures of Cassie. He's like, oh, that's fucked up. Y'all got pictures of Cassie. He called Diddy up and said, Diddy, it's crazy. I got these pictures of Cassie. And Diddy was licking his lips on the phone. You know how he licked?
Really?
He was like, really? And 50 Cent was like, yeah, man, there's some pictures of your girl. It's wild out here.
It's crazy on the streets.
He was like, yeah, send them to me. I want to see him. And he was like, this nigga is getting. He said, wait a minute. He has her out there doing that, so that's why he wasn't surprised.
Yeah, they said there's plenty of videos and stuff that the industry dudes know. This is what I'm saying, bro. That industry, all these women in the industry, we saw what just happened with Meg Thee Stallion with all these names coming out attached to her. I can only imagine. I can only imagine the video evidence that they got.
Yeah, and
they just pass around amongst each other. That's what R. Kelly was doing. He didn't do this alone. These videos he was making was going out throughout the industry.
Side-eye Quincy had told all these stories so white people could stop linking him to Michael Jackson's success. He wanted them to know he was the big whites partying. I would say Quincy Jones is on a higher level than Michael Jackson. He's produced so many things.
Well, she's saying he's trying to disassociate himself from Michael.
That's
the
Mark
I don't be
Curry
around him like that.
Mr.
I just did a
Cooper.
few of his albums. Yeah,
I thought you were talking about this Mark MC Flavor Kid Cudi, and yeah, it was Kid Cudi.
Yeah, no, he's in the dude look like Kid Cudi.
Oh, okay,
Mark Curry dude. Yeah,
Sarah Wilkins. If I'm an agent, what does that make you? Fed. Shook protecting white women from jail. Shame.
No, he said a black woman. He said a sister Capricorn is the one he beat on. He wasn't talking about Cassie.
I love Curtis and respect him more for not liking Jay-Z. 50 Cent is a troll. 50 Cent is a troll.
But the reason why he's such a troll against Jay and Diddy is because after the Ja Rule situation, really before that, they didn't want 50 to make it. The reason why 50 had to go all the way to the West Coast and sign with Interscope is because none of the New York labels would take him because Jay and Diddy them.
True.
So he had to go all the way to the West Coast to get signed. So he'll forever have a beef with them. They were trying to blackball him.
Fuckery and fame. Go ahead.
I'm going.
Oh, so are black men protecting black women when they're working overtime to keep them out of the industry? Capricorn ain't no sister. Chrissy Jones said that Richard Pryor and Marlon Brando had a gay relationship. Yeah. That's that white dude.
Brando also, that's the dude. Remember I talked about it a few months ago. The dude who went down to Haiti to watch the Haitian dude mess around with white women. I forgot his name. Mr. What was his name?
Who?
The Haitian dude that they went down there to watch have sex with white women. What was his name? Superman.
That's Cuba.
In Cuba, I'm sorry. In Cuba, there was a dude called Superman who they would go down and watch these sex videos of him messing around with white women. Brando went down there.
Jay and Diddy are canceled. They are compromised. In my humble opinion, these industry vets, your dark side and tendencies, then use them against you when you go off script or say no to the programming. That's what it is.
That's called a honey trap.
That's why you see them with pictures with them having a finger over their
Keep the
mouth
secrets.
or over their eyes or covering their ears. They hear no evil, see no evil, speak. Meaning we're not going to tell anything that goes on in this industry, because if we do, we'll be knocked off.
All right.
Dead as a doornail.
All right, we're going to run through these. Third accuser sued Sean Combs sexual assault. This was in 1991. This is the one with Aaron Hall.
Yeah. Oh, Aaron Hall is
a freaking freak. Aaron Hall is
a freak. Anything I hear about Aaron Hall,
I believe it.
He like worse than R. Kelly to me.
I don't know. We don't know all the details. Yeah, but seemingly from what we see, he was doing the same thing.
He like, damn. He
had no shame about it. He stood on it.
Like when he meet somebody, if you can take it, or if you can't take this,
yeah, you can't take it. I
if you
ain't giving
can't
you no
handle
green.
this deed, then get the fuck on.
Let him play that.
With the fresh out the pussy shit and think they can get.
Excuse the vulgar language, y'all. I'm sorry.
Like a nigga like Aaron Hall, I'm historical dick.
Yeah.
They fuck with me.
That's right. That's right.
If they fuck with me, it's a big dick. Everybody know my son's mother. Everybody know that shit. So
yeah, that's glory, and tell them about it.
So when you put Aaron's on it, when you fuck a bitch for 3 days and take the bitch hand and take him out of the man's hand, then you a retired pimp.
Yeah.
But at the time, as soon as I came to South Beach, I just grabbed her, and she'll tell you the same story. I just grabbed her and fucked her for 3 days, then Aaron's got on her pussy with an apostrophe S.
Yeah.
Like it's Aaron.
I mean, it was
3
like,
colors on it.
Yeah, crazy glue. I mean,
my whole thing is this, is that if niggas can't handle me, I'm not going to never let them get my last name. If you can't handle my dick, you ain't getting my last name. So I've been single for 50 years.
All right, now.
This nigga wicked.
No, not Aaron Hall. I miss you, Aaron Hall. That's George. Aaron Hall is horrible. Aaron Hall is a disgrace. Just saw a video of him talking about Gloria. You can have a piece of my love. That's the video.
Yeah.
A whole lot of niggas out there from Jamie
And
Foxx.
once again, these look 16 years old bragging about being
sexual deviant.
Keep in mind, once again, these niggas get in front of Vlad and just
tell
give it
all
up.
their business.
They just spill their guts to this dude. He don't even be like asking no real introspective questions. He don't make him super comfortable. He give him a bag of money,
and they tell all their business.
All.
And then next thing you know, locked up. This is the industry of folks. But you know,
her suing Diddy and Aaron Hall. Only one of them people gonna give you some money. How much money we think Aaron Hall really got to pay a settlement?
How many what?
How much money we think Aaron Hall got to pay a settlement? I'm not dissing the man. I don't know his money situation. I ain't pocket watching like that, but you clearly put Diddy name in that. You put Diddy name in there for a reason.
Yeah,
because he's the one that got the money.
He got the money, so he like Diddy.
And because we know he probably guilty, we gonna be like, Diddy, you might as well pay that, dog. You associated with this, you might as well pay that money, homie.
The ease of Freaknik proves the ease of willing participants on both sides, but I doubt people involved realize how dark it gets in Hollywood after signing the contract. Never liked him, even as a kid. Kids know him. He the devil. Aaron is broke. Vlad slipping. People truth serum.
It gotta be something.
Vlad need American Agreed series. Everybody in the industry is doing satanic rituals. Wherever I left from the New Edition tour, he was making a certain in a position.
Oh no, she's saying whatever is left in the New Edition tour is all the money he got.
Go ahead. Luke wasn't mentioned for Gloria House Grange.
Uncle Luke. Him too.
2 Live Crew.
When they gonna come after Uncle Luke?
Man, we gonna mess around and have a damn a damn tab around our damn toe in a damn morgue. We can't be talking like this.
Still like Denzel Washington to whoever. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
So everybody know if I say it, I'm gonna fuck it to death. I like the fucking public, you feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Them square ass niggas, them precious cake little dick niggas.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like if you speak to Joe to see or Puffy or any of them niggas, they been at my house. They all see me fuck. They all know I'm a big nigga.
Yeah.
If a bitch touch my dick and she say my dick is small, then she's a lying bitch.
Yeah.
Tell her to name the tattoo that's on my ribs that says warning.
How sexual deprived do you have to be so? It's like, damn. That's
No,
your
what
entire,
what it is with Aaron Hall is Aaron Hall is Aaron Hall is attracted to himself. He gets off on the idea that he considered himself big down there. So that's why he gets off of having people be voyeurs watching him while he's performing, because he's getting off
like,
for him.
Dudes like that typically gay.
Yeah.
Dudes that talk like him have dealt with a man before.
Yeah. Not my Denzel.
If you hear dudes talking like this, that nigga probably been with another man.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. Like, why are you talking
isn't Travis.
Why are you talking like this comfortable in front of other men? I don't want to hear you talk about your junk.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.
Let me play this.
He's attracted to himself.
Let me play this.
So look.
Go ahead.
I think he got raped in prison.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Allegedly. He's sitting with Bishop Don Juan. He mentioned he had a heavy speech impediment, making up for
Jaguar
lost time.
Wright. Jaguar Wright, was it?
Yeah.
She said that he was in the damn session. He couldn't talk for shit. He was stutter, but he could sing.
Enough of the dick tales.
Thank you. But Jaguar Wright said that when they was in studio making the song, he couldn't talk for shit, but when they get ready to sing, he would be straight. He could, no problem. But then as soon as he stopped singing again, he would start stuttering again.
So that was his so we can also take that his sexual escapades gave him
the
confidence in himself too as well. The video is cringe.
Aaron Manly P. So you like the game, you low, very man fan. I'm afraid. I mean, play this one.
Big Pun, Fat Joe, Method Man, like whoever you speak to, just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, and went upstairs and fucked her. Luke didn't never fucking introduce me to anybody.
Okay.
In his life. I love Luke to death.
He just had on
But
porn,
can't nobody look, the reason why he's saying he introduced me to it, because it's a good thing to say, okay, I introduced Aaron Hall to this girl.
that is a
I
good
took her. Me and Gloria's cool. We got cool in 2 weeks. You feel me? I'm a boss. I ain't gonna argue with you.
Damn.
Boss.
They all of them got escapades.
Yeah.
On Cole, LOL, that's Cole. Albert motherfucking Pute would be proud.
This is the other one. I ain't gotta show this one. You already know.
He could talk right when he was with her at 16, so he might not have thought of himself as a man. Is that considered a handicap? Shaking my head. Sad. Ariel.
Now, another person associated with Bad Boy. It's a lot of these cases that came out. We're going to just go through them real quick. Former Bad Boy president Label sued for sexual assault negligence to the dude who ran Bad Boy. The Bad Boy president, he got sued. We knew that was coming. Anybody associated with Diddy, you getting hit now. Interscope co-founder Jimmy Levine facing lawsuit.
That's a Jew.
Over alleged sexual abuse. When y'all going to come out? What's that Jew name that run everything in hip-hop? The one associated with like Def Jam and all that stuff.
Oh,
I'm sorry, y'all. What label is Drake with? Hold on.
They probably already done told us.
Hold on. Label. He is with. Damn, I mean, how does Drake sign to 8 labels at once? Damn. Universal.
Clive, no, it's Levine.
No.
Clive, Aaron Hall is special needs all around. Know thy enemy. Know their agenda.
Who run Universal? Oh, I got it. Universal President.
I think it's executive.
No, it's not him.
What?
How the hell can't find his name? Oh, he getting low too, ain't he?
Jimmy Levine. Tommy. No, that's with Wow, where did he go? He the one that Dame Dash be talking shit about.
Yeah.
He's the one that recently invited a whole bunch of rappers out to a Hollywood party.
They're gonna
and he put them on private flights and Joe Budden didn't go.
Yeah.
Because he didn't feel like getting his... I ain't in the mood today.
Like former
Somebody, have they said it yet?
See,
it's not Tommy.
I can't find
Chastity, after this interview, wants a
Leo
private
Corn. There you go, Craig. Thank you. Leo Corn.
Leo Corn.
Leo Cohen. Thank
Another funny, looking goofy was the SI law used against whites over the 12 months.
Well, yeah, a few white people. I said Jimmy Levine. A few. What's the rock dude name? Axel, whatever his name is. The rock and roll dude. He got accused as well. Hold on.
That guy that Meek Mill been sitting courtside with. New conspiracy. Vlad hit his face because he was jerking off to rappers spitting their semen.
All right, George. Oh, that's
Regina.
My bad. That's something George
At the
said.
mouth. God.
Yeah, Rose. Axel Rose.
Jesuit and Zionist. There you go on Cole.
Yeah. New York City Mayor Eric Adams accused of sexual assault and legal filing.
I knew he was going to have
that
one
was
come
coming.
up eventually because they after him. So
yeah, they said it happened in the 90s as well. Eric Adams has been accused of sexual assault
Look
and
at
illegal
George. He's proud
illegal
of her.
action filed Wednesday night in New York court. The messenger has learned the plaintiff in this case, a woman whose name is being withheld by the messenger due to the nature of the allegations, filed a summons Wednesday night in the state Supreme Court in Manhattan under the Adult Survivors Act that names the Big Apple Democrat as a defendant. It says a plaintiff was sexually assaulted by the defendant Eric Adams in New York, in 1993, while they both worked for the city of New York.
not your boy Eric pretending to be shocked. Not y'all boy.
Yeah,
Cohen,
get his ass.
Leon
Get him
Cohen.
too. Don't just lump me in with it. Leo Cohen, yeah. Leo Cohen, I'm surprised one of these niggas ain't came out and said that he did something to him. I know, you can tell when
He's
certain
definitely a Freemason.
when certain people do certain interviews and they walk into a room, like when you see Jay-Z or Dame Dash or Noriega, somebody in a room, he just did an interview with him. Noriega just did an interview with Leo Cohen.
Yeah.
When a person walk into a room and everybody looking at them like God,
yeah,
you go, he has a lot of power.
He's a tiny hat.
He got a lot of power, and y'all talking to him like he's Jesus.
The dick police is everywhere right now.
Oh yeah. Now let me say this. Even consensual stuff sound bad. I saw somebody say this. Consensual stuff sound bad in a lawsuit. So
Shantae said it's a lot of reckless dick out here.
Yeah, it's bad. They horny, man. They can't control themselves.
The urges.
The freaks come out. Listen to the songs in the 90s. Freaks come out at night. They was living that life for real.
Do me, baby.
Do me, baby.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Hey, even
Do the
Tupac.
Humpty Hump.
Tupac, I get around. Like, look, they was telling you who they were in the 90s. Well, you know, going to Diddy. I mean, not Diddy. Biggie said some foul stuff. We're not even gonna say what he said.
Hey, she said the sound might be lights on the segment. Leo Cohen, global head of music, Google and YouTube.
Yeah, he is ahead of Google. I mean, YouTube as well. I forgot.
Yeah.
Let's move on. And look who
I
had
told
a
y'all
picture.
what's gonna happen.
And
We
look,
laying up in a morgue.
Diddy got a picture with the mayor getting the key to the city. That's a few months ago when he dropped the Love out.
It's
he dropped his
love.
album.
It's buddy love. It's love.
Any nigga that start running around professing love like this, he got some wicked
All is
stuff.
permitted and all is hidden in plain sight. Just answer the question: do Masons supposed to be bad?
Some of them don't know what's going on.
The lower level, they don't know.
The Masonic lodges and stuff, historically, yes, they are people who are there to usurp society. And they feel like they have like all these powerful people, they feel like they have the way people should
That's
live.
it, George. You remember that lyric when Biggie said that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head.
When Biggie said the daughter looked so good that he was suck the father's
George,
genes.
that's why I said I wasn't gonna say it out loud. That's a line I'm thinking in my head.
Black under attack by the preference.
The preference, Lord.
Masonic hand symbols.
That's not the preference, honorable.
Tony, good and bad, like everything. Yep, that's when I knew something wrong was with the hip hop.
Oh, they ain't done though. Kumo, they're still on your ass.
What's the dude that Hassan Campbell?
African Bambaataa.
Didn't African Bambaataa had a hand in hip hop?
He was there at the beginning. That's what I'm saying. People said it was hip hop was founded on that stuff, but we just don't acknowledge it.
Delta,
that's why the energy pervasive throughout the
Thea
industry.
Sigma.
Andrew Cuomo accused of sexual harassment by former aide. So they still, I guess one last woman got one more shot in on Cuomo to just really put a death nail in him.
Yeah.
Kumo's done. I still think they were angry with him for getting too popular during COVID and said, you're not running for president, and just tanked his whole situation. Former ESPN analyst and I don't know what it is, husband Marcellus Wiley accused of sexual assault and rape while at
that's
Columbia.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay. He was accused of it in 1994 at Columbia. Marcellus Wiley got a YouTube channel, and I like his YouTube channel. He talks sports. I haven't listened to his reaction to it. He did say so. I did see he said it's a lie. It's not true.
Look at
you expect him to say that.
Honorable saying all these preferences filed essay laws against high value alpha black men. African Bambaataa was pushed. Now you know why. Anyone that's told that they are in a different category thinks they are above average.
Yeah. So don't got to go into this. Marcellus Wiley, another one that got hit up on the late filings. Cuban Gooding Jr., he been dealing with this.
He has. I think Hollywood is after him.
Hollywood was going to do the same thing to Wesley Snipes, but they just gave him the...
You know that's George's older brother, by the way. George, how Cuba doing?
Cuba doing good, man. I know he's down right now. Hopefully he make it out of this. If he ain't do something. If he did something, they're going to get his ass. So I think they're trying to get some money too, so he ain't got to worry about going to jail, I guess.
They got Jamie ass too.
Axl Rose, Jamie Foxx, and politicians face sexual assault allegations ahead of New York filing deadline. They got Jamie. Now, let me say this.
Whole honorable guy, what ethnicity is African Bambaataa? Wait, why they push him? So she's saying, is he some sort of tether?
I don't know.
Don't forget Jonathan Majors, Johnny Depp. Facts.
Let me ask y'all a question. Now, allegedly, Jamie has some random health crisis this year. You hear me?
Yes.
Jamie had some health crisis.
George said it. Jamie dead. They got the clone.
Jamie had a health crisis, and he came back. He put a movie out and stuff, and then bam.
We need superheroes to fight these supervillains. Clones don't matter.
Now, Jamie Foxx has came out and said that this woman is lying, that she tried to file this same case
and
before.
He's willing to do what?
And he's willing to sue her for defamation. He said she already tried to do this. They threw it out. I'm suing her for defamation now.
True.
So he's trying to clear his name completely. Then you ask the question, is a settlement saying you're guilty? Did Jamie pretend to be shocked?
This is why when the biracial daughter asked for the black prayers, I respectfully decline.
Wow.
Ice Cuba Good Jr. There versus there.
All right. Yeah, surprisingly though, in New York, at least the public celebrity ones, they said there's been like 4,000 filings in the last day or two, or at least that was yesterday.
That's why this comes out. This comes across as disingenuous because
so you wait to the last moment so you force people to make a settlement quick.
How can people feel bad for your victimhood when you waited
and waited,
and then you're not trying to get justice, you're trying to get
money.
A bag. What I mean. They Clone Tyrone was blatantly telling. I like that movie.
I like that movie.
We got to watch it again too.
Yeah. Adult Survivors at Deadline. I ain't got to say this. I already know it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
It's already ended at this point. So yeah.
Dishonorable. Like that's not a clone. She's a good agent for the man. He talking about undercover brother.
The man.
Is it timing by the industry, Travis? I would say so.
You see this story? This is a quick little story. Speaking about sexual deviancy.
I think everybody has a timing.
Yeah.
And they tell you I think they're not shocked at all when this stuff happens to them. Because they know eventually one day you're going to have to pay this debt.
That's why towards the end of their life, they start getting into either politics or activist work or something like that to try and clean their image up.
Jamie knew about this and was trying to get ahead of it when I wanted to get my white girl pregnant story. Y'all recall him randomly that dropped?
Yeah. Hey, you got to deal with it now.
I bet Aaron Hall probably told it himself in one of them songs. Probably did. Because a person like him who suffered from low self-esteem and was getting self-esteem through women, he definitely said it in the song. Reptile Eye and Taco Bell logo.
Yeah. Oh,
or somebody says it's a 6.
All right. Raunchy alcohol-filled Taco Bell party included open sex lawsuit claims. A former Los Angeles area Taco Bell employee is suing the company and a franchise owner after the claims a Christmas party at a fast food restaurant descended into a drunken mess that included open sex.
That's a good one, Uncle. Baal or Baal or Baal.
Yeah. All these names, all these people, all these names of these stores and these characters in these movies is all
Uncle. Taco Bell from the 80s and 90s was a shit. Now it is shit. Oh yeah. So when
Hold on. In the suit, she alleges that her supervisor invited
Taco
her on
Hill.
December 18, 2022 party in the San Pedro Taco Bell at which she worked. She was encouraged to bring food for the potluck-style buffet, and her contribution was a bowl of guacamole.
I know this whole story.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
You got to read it? Did you read the article?
Yeah. Once she arrived, you can just hear that part. That's just telling the details. Go ahead.
So she pretty much said she was invited to Christmas parties. This is why I don't go to Christmas parties. They be trying to lure you in to go to Christmas parties.
Christmas parties is dangerous.
She brought her one dish, the guacamole. She said they started partying, then I think around 12 or something. Two of her coworkers started having sex, openly. You know, she thought it was vulgar and repulsive, so she went out the door. She came back in. She forgot her guacamole bowl, and they were puking in her bowl. Then she went to the higher ups, and they pretty much terminated the two employees that were fucking in Taco Bell. And then she said the people that knew the employees were then harassing her. They broke her window or something. She reported it. Then Taco Bell said, well, we'll just move you to another location.
Yeah.
She's like, no, you should move me to another location. You should do something about this.
That means that's not the first time that's happened.
I would say this. It wasn't employees. It wasn't employees that were doing this to her. It was people they knew.
Mm-hmm. So they was invited with the idea that this is what we do.
No, I mean the people that did something to her, vandalized her car.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't employees that did it. It was people they know. So I think in that instance, it would make sense for Taco Bell to
Just
say
move
there's
her.
nothing we can do with outside people. We can only do with within the company.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna move you to another location. No, she doesn't want to move to another location, so she's suing. I don't think it's a lawsuit.
No, hell yeah, that's sexual harassment.
How's that sexual harassment? They weren't trying to fuck her. They was just providing the show in the middle of Taco Bell.
And you do anything sexual around me, that's sexual harassment.
But she left. They got fired. They were terminated. That part is gone.
I left because of the sexual harassment.
No, she's suing because of discrimination. She's saying they're discriminating against her because they're asking her to go to another location
Okay, you're right.
instead of addressing the situation
Come
with
on.
outsiders doing stuff to her. She has no case.
Sweetheart, you're going for the wrong case. Why wouldn't you go for the sexual harassment?
And you know it's fucking Mexicans in Taco Bell. How is discrimination is other Mexicans?
Oh, we don't know that. It might be whites, might be some blacks, some Negroes.
We've
Where's this
been
located?
Hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, Red Monk.
This is Los Angeles. Yeah, this is Los Angeles, so it's more than likely Mexicans. It's probably
Travis don't read the article. I would have to read the article to know what happened in the article.
This story made me
This
sick.
story made me sick. I can only imagine how these people look. I hate Taco Bell, George. Travis scared of the Filipinas. Really, my stomach ate. Say fact. Mexicans don't eat Taco Bell or Doritos. Uncle, it wasn't made for you. Oh my.
Oh my. Crazy.
Facts. LOL. My job is demanding everyone to show up for a Christmas party lunch because we remote workers. I hate there. Do not show up honorable.
If you can, don't do it.
Show
They're
up.
trying to
I'm
set
not
you up,
Mexican, but I would
honorable.
eat what I like. Ain't enough cows for all those fast foods. Agents would be remote workers.
Oh, here you go.
I hate to agree, but facts on code. LOL. They all white. Respectfully, the status they fought for. Travis making shit up as he go. I'm not making shit up as I go.
That's what happened in
She's saying that she was discriminated against. I'm trying to find out how was she discriminated against.
Yeah, you should be going for the sexual harassment, not
The sexual harassment would be a better claim than to say you're being discriminated against because they're saying we're going to move you to another location.
Yeah, I should have put this story ahead, but we'll get to this too. Now, this next story, remember, this was last year, maybe?
Travis's discrimination.
Remember, I think it was last year. Remember the guy who played as, who was Kanye West's, which is his therapist or something?
And you know, look, they're going to ask you to get vaccinated at the Christmas party. No, the HR person has been wanting me to show up to the Christmas party for like 4 years now. She even came down from California to meet me last year, but I had already left work for the day.
Oh, you don't tell them about when you went for, was it Halloween that one time?
What you mean?
When you wore the fro?
Oh, we had a 70s barbecue.
Yeah,
and
it
I
was
had
it
on
wasn't
my
Halloween. I'm sorry, it was the barbecue. Yeah.
What I need to tell that for?
Because it was all
they think I'm out here walking around.
No, it was proof of concept that it was all on your body that one time.
That's true, but
So
I'm
if you
not
go to that
saying that.
Christmas
You
party,
crazy.
they're drinking the eggnog with a little extra, little in it.
I survived pandemic with no shots. Not happening.
Exactly.
No, I'm not. And then,
I'm still here.
And then the community manager. It would only be me and the community manager going because we're considered admins.
Yeah.
The The rest of the staff can't go this year, which means we struggling for money, so only the higher ups get to go.
Which don't make.
And Cora was like, "Oh, he looks so nice in his all white and blah blah blah," because that's what we had to do when we had a mandatory training.
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, I'm not going."
They was on his body. They gonna get him. He better stay away. They gonna get his ass.
When Travis dressed up like a real black man for Halloween. No, because when I dressed up, I was like, I told him, I was like, I'm dressed up like I'm on a cruise ship, listening to jazz music.
Yeah. It was a concept. Harley Packer's knock.
Were you the only black?
Now this is Kanye's ex-trainer. Now they saw him allegedly stalking Kanye West over in. Is he still in Dubai? Yeah, he in Dubai now.
Kanye West in Dubai?
Yeah. Well, he's been in Italy. Was it France or Italy? One of those. He was in some Arab country, and then now he's in Dubai with that other white girl.
I think him and his wife they're going through some stuff right now.
They're not really married.
He's being deprogrammed right now, so
you think he's been cleansed?
He's a handler, the vegan guy / trainer.
Exactly. Now, why is he following this man in Dubai? He's no longer his trainer.
That's his handler.
So who is he hired by?
He's hired by the executives.
Kardashians? Is he hired by the Kardashians, or is it somebody even higher than that? Is it Jay-Z?
Mike F said they got the pineapple Moderna shot for niggas.
Yeah.
It should have been watermelon.
Hey, Moderna was good because only one shot. Niggas, I ain't going back. Kanye look swollen. He is kind of puffy in the face.
Kanye West been on the heavier side for a couple of years.
That's when he went and got the lipo because he said he felt fat.
That's his latest kink.
That's his latest kink. All right, so this is what's it called? This is him allegedly stalking him, following him around in Dubai. So the dude got a camera on him.
He do look swole.
He look a little swollen.
You got to take him out.
So yeah, why is he following him around?
That's very strange.
We know why. We
Who
asking
posted
rhetorical
this?
questions at this point. Oh, it was a random person on Twitter. These people find shit, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me get the name for you. I think I'll show you the name. Hold on. It was Down the Times. It's a Twitter page, it's X page dedicated to Kanye West and keeping up with everything about him. One of those stand pages.
It's actually trying to help a brother out because Kanye West is far gone and far removed from reality.
How you got the New York Times? Mm-hmm. They call it the Donda Times.
There you go. There he Kiefer. Leave Kanye alone.
They own him. They said he's already suspected of committing.
Kiefer said that's a good brother. That's a good black man.
He already suspected of committing him in 2016 and 2018. Kanye said he thought he was going to be killed there, and it was the scariest moment of his life. So yeah, y'all remember him. This shit is unsettling.
Have y'all ever noticed every time y'all see these celebrities with blonde hair, it's almost like they have a different personality? Tiffany Haddish, Kanye West, Chris Brown.
Tiffany Haddish just got arrested for DUI.
Every time these celebrities have blonde hair or they shave their hair off, they're going through reprogramming. Stop it. Shout out to Tommy.
What up?
Y'all know he late getting off from his job. Scoop ball. A lot of this Kanye stuff was for publicity. He has now signed a bigger deal with Adidas.
Oh, he back with Adidas? I didn't know that.
But we have learned that black men like when white men speak down on them like that. Y'all recall the video of Biden and those black men?
Yeah, Honorable. We remember the video, Honorable. You gonna make sure we remember it too?
Grand Rising.
Yeah. She gonna make sure we remember it too.
Yeah, just like she let you know those black men were out there twerking ass for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, but it was some dudes out there too. But we don't bring that up.
No, I said black man. She wasn't really talking about the black one. We learned, fuck you. You learned.
Kanye beat the Jays. It seemed like he might have.
Do you never beat the Jays? It's always something up the line.
In the long run, they'll get him. But
I've never seen anybody beat the Jays.
Now he got some mental issues. Why are they following him around, waiting for people to snap? Yeah.
Dishonorable, promote, and support that shit.
Remember when Dave Chappelle told that story about why he left Comedy Central? He said at some point when you got people telling you, when you got everyone around you telling you crazy, you might actually do something crazy. And I could imagine having a secretary, some type of intern or somebody who you think is just a regular intern, but they there to keep up with you. And anytime you give an opinion on something, they tell you, what? That sounds crazy, Dave.
Google the adrenochrome witch by Sean P. Diddy. Is she talking about that woman? Or no, she talking about adrenochrome, that blood.
Oh, yeah. Keep her years mental. Keep her like me crazy. Keep her like I'm crazy. Kanye beat the J's in my story. Kanye didn't have no mental issues, and he still got he still call all his kids black. All right, let's move on.
Crazy got the stigma they like.
Yeah, you call them crazy, they get dismissed.
Kanye West is a part of the J's getting money, and all the Masonic stuff is selling.
Well, Adidas is
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia.
Here we go. I'm tired of reparations.
You tired of it?
They put these stories out about reparations, and you never see any results.
Well, we're not gonna go into the articles. Philadelphia City Council. Philadelphia City Council looking for people to join Reparations Task Force. Ain't that girl Kiefer? Ain't that right, Kiefer?
I'm crazy. I'd like to slap the shit out of you. Damn.
All right, George. If you see you, it might be.
It's a book which you can only access a few pages. Slap it, Kiefer. Slap it hard when you mean it.
What? All right, George. You're going left with it. All right, moving on. Philadelphia has announced the Friday they will detail the structure of the new Reparations Task Force and inviting members of the black community to join. Are they finally making sure it's for black people?
Well, I
you
get
ain't
the
gonna have
vibe.
no Asians sitting on the damn council, I guess.
I get the vibe. It's like a Pan-African vibe to me.
Oh, you saw it already?
By the colors they're choosing to use, that's what it looked like to me. And plus, Philadelphia is in that neo-soul, and that's where it started. They're into that African stuff.
You mean black shit?
That's not black. That's African.
Okay.
Don't ever get the two confused.
Ever. All right. Push for Reparations Chicago gets new life as Johnson earmarks $500K for a new panel. Now, how much did he give the immigrants to build those shelters? Millions, right?
Yes, and he gave
$500K.
He gave the blacks $500K, but he gave the
Hispanics,
the brown
coalition.
That's how they do us. I hate the blue collar goofies. Got a hold on the word reparations.
Yeah.
Don't you stop it. Don't you stop it. What are you doing? Yes, move on, troll. Only gets acknowledged.
All I need. Okay.
There's one time, Keeper.
All right.
How you gonna serve my cakes?
Chicago Bears players help serve meals to migrant families in Little Village.
So the slaves are serving the.
I knew you.
So the slaves, they got slaves served because that's what they call them. They have slaves serving. Wow. And they didn't understand what they were doing when they did that. When they
think they're helping people. They're millionaires thinking they're helping less.
You know, they get a kick out of that. We're gonna have these slaves serve them.
Oh wait, you said they're not slaves because they got millions, or at least some of them millions.
They're still slaves.
Okay. Low-income New Yorkers lose out on Thanksgiving turkeys as migrants gobble them up. Do you understand? There's some poor old lady who was struggling this year.
Oh, that's what happened in New York. We're going to get to it.
And this is it.
Oh, this New York?
And needed a turkey. Needed something for her Thanksgiving, possibly. And she go there, and it's a long line of Venezuelans,
and by the
prostitutes, and thugs.
The red light district hoes want a turkey.
Got the turkey walking the opposite direction, saying, Happy Thanksgiving.
She getting ready to go cook that turkey for her John.
Happy Thanksgiving, motherfucker.
Motherfuckers. Did y'all watch the CA Task Force? If the Caribbean man wasn't there, the light-skinned woman would have made it inclusive to everyone with a black father.
Yeah, I saw that. The dude, he said he's for, because at first people was on his neck, but he was like, no, I'm for it being for black Americans. And they were like, oh, okay, you good now.
Kiefer, would you give a cow money? They own us like... They'll never give us money ever. The only time we get money is when we get up out of here.
Yeah.
We're going to take everything.
Not gobble them up. Gobble them up. Gobble, gobble.
Man, they doing the most. Travis people taking over.
Some 125,000 illegal aliens have arrived in New York City in a little more than a year. Just a couple of weeks ago, a team of researchers from Fair Travel in the Big Apple, where we witnessed illegal aliens at the Roosevelt Hotel receive free food and what used to be a restaurant open to the public. Now the migrant crisis is impacting the Thanksgiving holiday of one of Queens neighborhood. New York City Housing Authority, a Queensbridge house residents look forward to weekly mobile and food pantries, but over 8,000 migrants have moved in over the past year, straining the resources for New
And wait till you get to the
Yorkers.
budget cuts.
Newly arrived migrants in New York City
Ain't he a migrant
beat
too?
low-income New Yorkers to free Thanksgiving turkeys, and residents
Oh,
are
I said
not
they own
happy.
us, not
The
owe us.
residents living in Natchez Queensbridge houses look forward to the mobile food pantries that show up.
And know they showed they showed the Negroes not getting turkeys.
They have witnessed 8,000 migrants move into their neighborhood, and they have also noticed the migrants are also starting to take their stuff.
They was first online for the turkeys this morning. They tell you to be there at 11 o'clock. You get there like 10:30, 10:45, but they already out there.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem with y'all Negroes.
Oh, here you go.
You're
Uncle
always
Ruckus,
late and
I'm
you're
gonna
not
make sure
on
I get a
time.
sound bite. No relation. I'm gonna get that sound
No
bite.
relation.
My name is Uncle Ruckus. No relation.
That's the problem with y'all Negroes. You're not on time.
But it is on time. She was 30 minutes early. 15 to 30 minutes early.
You gotta be 2 hours early. This is like Black Friday.
Yeah.
Giving out turkeys is like Black Friday.
Oh, hey, go ahead.
It's not just talk, Kiefer. Our stories have been told, and those task force removed the legal barrier to request information from all of us of the U.S. agencies. Bring the fly. I said they own us, not always. Our story. Shut the fuck up. You are not black dishonorable. You are a remote agent.
I heckle George.
Every black face ain't a Negro. We not there in numbers anymore.
Oh, you talking about New York?
Because a lot of black Americans are moving down south.
But they coming with them.
Far removed from the community. Meanwhile, they're spending money putting together all of these idiots just talking about reparations.
Yeah.
The line is from over there to over here.
Free food giveaways, especially during the holidays, have become a source of tension.
No question what's in those
longtime New
birds.
Yorkers.
You know what? The Most High might have been looking out for them and said, let these migrants get these birds because I don't want my people to get these birds. So that's a good one.
You're right.
Bring the fly. No question what's in those birds. Now Travis getting blacker and finally watching the Boondocks. I'm actually proud of you, Travis.
I got to show this
That
now.
means a lot to me, George.
And yeah, I'm so glad I remember. I'm so glad Honorable said this earlier. I'm so glad you brought up
You
the
should
twerking
have known
dudes.
this is going to happen in New York.
I'm so glad you brought up those twerking dudes.
Keep it for us in Washington. It would be the Asians.
Oh, yeah. And look at this right here. Apparently, this is recent. I'm not sure. I couldn't track the date, but it was posted recently.
This our people.
But it seemed like it's old for some reason.
Damn.
Busting it open all on the car. Y'all remember that viral video?
What the fuck?
Remember that viral video a few months ago of the cop getting in the back seat with the woman?
Yeah.
And people thought it was a prostitute.
Ew.
And people thought it was a prostitute, but it turned out to be just a woman he knew. And he had a wife at home who he was cheating on. And a wife let it be
With
known.
a dark and lovely.
And the wife let it be known she ain't leaving him, so stop talking about it.
Craig, more foolishness. See, that's the problem. This is the problem in the black community right here.
Chi-Town different.
The task force are important, especially those stories related to the land be taken from us. How do we assess the values of damage if we don't want nobody
That's
to
true.
tell the story?
It's necessary. I'm not saying it's not necessary. The panel.
I don't know what y'all, my fucking eyes are bleeding.
The task force is necessary.
See, if those black women were more focused on greasing scouts instead of shaking their asses.
He said, I would have taken that corner real quick, Mario Kart style. Oh, Lord.
Oh, shit. If they were and getting these recipe books together to pass on to the next generation.
We lost the
if
recipes.
that's what we were focused on.
We ain't losing them. We lost the recipes. It's over.
Wigs flying off the car everywhere. Purple wigs, blue wigs,
Fashion Nova dresses,
ponytails, tracks, everything. They should post 11 p.m. teen curfew.
I look at her honorable. Let young kids enjoy their lives. All right. All right.
Did y'all see the story regarding cops accidentally running over a black man, killing him? Then they didn't let the family know for
we
weeks,
talked about that 2
claiming
weeks
no
ago?
ID found. Yeah, we talked about that, Regina.
You talked about that 2 weeks ago, Regina. Regina said, "Oh,
you did."
But now we talked about it 2 weeks ago. The month you didn't tell the mother.
That was in what Alabama, Mississippi.
I can't remember what state it was. I'm being honest.
They put them at like a farm where they have other prisoners that are people that they can't find their relatives and let them know they've passed away. If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Let me play this right here. Joe Biden publicly slammed by Democrat over inaction on black reparations.
Comprehensive immigration reform if you're talking about the Latino community, and no conversation at all about reparations if you're talking about the black community. But we're spending hundreds of billions of dollars every year on weapons and war, but we can't even have a conversation about reparations?
All right, so I ain't got to put this all this.
The white cop's wife said, "Thanks, sis. You're doing me a favor. Old sexual deviant ass husband of mine. I got bills to pay." I'm saying
Exactly. She like, do what you got to do. I'm keeping these bills paid.
Sorry, y'all. I forgot.
But it was, yeah. But yeah, the white dude said, "Look, man, I got some I got a side piece, and I got my wife. Leave me alone."
He had her dark and lovely.
Mm-hmm. Bowman needs to switch to Republican before I trust him. Yo, you ain't trusting the Democrat ever again, is you?
Fuck conversations. Run me that fucking money. I got debt to pay.
Now, what does it mean for him to come out and say this? Now, remember, hey, we're going to talk about this later. I'm going to try to speed through this stuff because we kind of stand on this a little too long, but
Jamaal
the AIPAC is trying to...
dumb.
Simple first.
He's the one that can't read a simple fire exit sign. LOL.
He does seem like he's just going with the flow, don't he? He just seems like he's just there. But I ain't going to disapprove of the brother.
Conversation to survey and task force and research.
So I ain't going to disapprove. The brother said something we wanted him to say, didn't he?
What did he say?
That Biden is losing support because he's not talking about reparations. You're giving it to the immigrants. You're giving it to these wars. He's saying what you want him to say.
The Democrats the Democrats' government handouts are hilarious. He's trying to get headlines, nothing more.
He's looking for votes, goofy ass. You're goofy. All right, the Center of Freed Slaves financier pursues family $900 million oil claim. You see this?
Yeah, I saw that, but he doing some Freemason shit.
Yeah, he is.
He's doing Freemason right now with the stance he doing.
I got the next article to show the hand, but
okay.
What do you think about the story itself?
If their family was on that land and they have ties to that land, if there was oil and they were kicked off the land, then absolutely they should get. Matter of fact, they want more than $9 million. This is just like they want a possible $1 billion.
Yeah, So
in the article,
if they owned it and it was taken, give it to them. Look like a red Indian.
The Jessica Tarr, damn, y'all still on? Left my ass off. I went to the store, 8K back. Look at
it. Yeah, we're giving you a loan today.
Look like a red Indian. Yes.
So yeah, get the family their money. Youngblood, a co-founder of private equity firm Ferris Capital Group, now says he is righting another family wrong.
What?
Go ahead.
In the article, he said that the people that live on that land were freed slaves.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they were slaves at one point. They were freed. Honorable Santa said he's not a freed. He's an indigenous. I love it.
Our family wrong says he was perpetuated by one of the country's largest oil companies. He and his family are suing ConocoPhillips, accusing it of depriving them of riches from oil-soaked land in South Texas bought by his ancestors who were freed slaves. They are seeking more than $900 million. The lawsuit may be a long shot, according to several lawyers in the energy sector. Youngblood, a fixture in the corporate boardrooms in Democratic political circles, has said he is undeterred. To the Dallas-based investor said a verdict against the Phillip Group would rank as high as any he has closed and would be nearly $1 billion upside. If it goes to a verdict, I think we would get a lot more, he said.
$90 million for one family. How many living relatives?
Hey, get your money, man. This is the article. I just wanted the article just to show. I know Honorable it's just hand signs.
Well, you do that shit too sometimes.
All right. Keep going. So yeah, this is him posing. I'm just showing that, let you know what it probably is. He might win his settlement. He might win his settlement because of this, but yeah.
It ain't no probably.
Connections. All right.
Rick Wiles, really?
Now we know this dude. I used to watch some of his content.
We were rooting for you.
Rick Wiles of True News. Y'all probably know True News.
Yeah, Rick.
I used to watch True News because he dives into foreign news stories.
He's vehemently against the tiny hats.
Yeah.
They got his ass off of YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah. So, but he said some stuff I obviously disagree with. He's a white evangelical Christian. Automatically, I'm against all of his beliefs when it comes to anything domestic. But when it comes to foreign policies and all that other stuff, he's one of the only people I've seen other than us that actually pay attention to it consistently. So yeah, I'm gonna play this right here. Here's his thoughts on reparations, though.
But this is where we're at right now, and the end of 2023. We're in the next phase of the communist takeover of America. And where this is going, folks, is eventually we will reach the point of land confiscation. They will pass a slavery reparation law, and the government will say, Washington doesn't have the money for this, and Washington didn't do this to the black people. The white people did it. We are going to have to nationalize land owned by white people.
Don't think they can't do it.
I'm
Other
telling you,
nations
my
have done
friends,
it.
I'm telling you this is the plan. They're going to pass a national reparation law that requires the confiscation of land owned by white people as just compensation for slavery.
Well, duh.
Trump, white Christians who voted for Trump, they will be the very first ones to lose their homes, their farms, their ranches, their businesses.
Well, y'all stole people's farms, ranches, and businesses.
That's what you did. You know, it's crazy
Hold on.
how.
How are you? I'm sorry to cut you off. How are you an evangelical Christian? You read the Bible, but you don't understand righteous judgment. Do as to others what's going to get done to you. Reap what you sow. If you did something to someone else, it's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
So if you raped, robbed, and murdered, then at some point
You have to give it back.
it's going to have to get back
The
done.
Most High said, "What is done will be done unto you." How do y'all spit out the bones? Y'all contrarians scare me. Listening to people who hate you and really believe you are internalizing those views is insanity.
No, what happens is when you listen to people you disagree with, you don't disagree with everybody on everything. The same way I can listen to somebody who I agree with 90% of the stuff they say, but disagree with 10. That's no different than disagreeing with him 85% of the time, but agreeing with him 15.
Give it back, give it back, give it back. Replacement theory is real. See, this is what what were they called? Antifa.
Yeah.
This was their ideology that they were being the replacement.
No,
theory.
not Antifa. You mean
the left, right wing.
I forgot their name.
What was their name?
Proud Boys and the
Proud Boys.
5%, whatever they call themselves.
It was the Proud Boys. So now you have conservative.
Yeah.
Are going.
They call themselves. He don't call himself. They've been labeled alternative right media. Yeah.
So now they're believing that as well. They're going extinct.
Yeah. White women have no
inherently
babies.
wicked. That's why they be talking about racism. No, racism is not something that they taught.
It is.
They are inherently. It's born in them.
It is. You can't. It's never going nowhere.
The Most High said, 2 nations are in thy stomach. They ain't never gonna be peace between us. It's beef forever.
How they say it's up and it's stuck forever.
That's it.
It's up and it's
Hands
stuck.
gonna be thrown every time. But listening to the whites is different. Their hate is obvious.
Yeah,
Yes,
but here's the
that's
thing.
true.
I want to know what my enemy think.
I
want to know what he's thinking.
That's war. That's a
war.
strategy for war.
And you know what? Because we're men, honorable, maybe that's why.
Oh, shit.
We're going to go to gender role situation. I want to know what my enemy is thinking. What is his plans and what do he think is happening to him? What I pay attention to them because when I look at when we're talking about ethnic images across the board, I've seen the Caucasian man and woman's ethnic image slowly drop. And so I'm paying attention to that.
You know what? The white woman's energy started dropping when she started getting butt implant. Because you remember the white woman thing was breast.
Yeah.
But she had a copy what the black woman had, the ass, the lips.
Because the social norm and the idea of what's attractive completely changed. At least in pop culture.
The white man's when statues start being taken down. You're now everybody going against you.
Yeah, everybody's saying,
you.
hey, you did some wicked shit.
You are the problem.
And
Your own woman is even saying you the problem.
And this is because it's done publicly. So it is what it is.
Honorable Sienna, it's also true to have a balance of listening to the monsters because you can't become the monsters too. Facts.
Exactly. Them hands is forever. I can't wait for the day that the black man stop.
Bullets. With all this knowledge they have gained from being in white spaces, not internalized.
I'm not internalizing anything, Honorable.
Regina, I'm not a monster. I'm a rancher.
All right, let me read this to y'all. This right here, I don't know if it pissed me off or if it didn't piss me off. I just like, okay, we already knew this. Now this is
You just need confirmation.
Travis haven't seen this. I didn't let him see this yet. I wanted him to react to this in real time with y'all. Y'all probably already seen this because this isn't new. NAACP Albuquerque branch, right? Listen to what he had to say. Message from the president. Hello.
Black man.
The National NAACP is the oldest and largest civil rights organization in the country. It was founded in 1909. The state of New Mexico was granted statehood in 1912. The Albuquerque NAACP received its official charter in January 5th, 1915. One can see that the Albuquerque branch has a long and rich history fighting for civil rights, civil and human rights, and meeting racism and discrimination with proportionate resistance. The Albuquerque branch has a strong track record emphasizing the need to register our youth and young adults to vote and get them to vote. And it's their time, and we should embrace the fire, passion, and leadership capabilities so they can become positive change agents. Let me just jump down to this.
Oh my God.
Lastly,
I can't believe this.
The NAACP is not a black organization.
So what the fuck are we doing?
Many have this misconception white people were at the table when the organization was founded. Historically and factually speaking, the national NAACP and local branch fight to preserve and protect the civil rights of all people. For the local branch to continue to grow, we need additional members to work with us while on this journey. Now
Wait.
They need more people.
Wait.
Enough.
Okay.
I ask that one consider becoming a member. Join us to make Albuquerque better for all of us. Together we advance. If not, please continue to inform us on any incidents that may be discriminatory in nature.
Wait. They are saying they need other ethnics to join with the NAACP. The National Advancement for color. That's what they mean. That's why that name was placed there.
Yeah,
I told you we should have been done packed their asses up.
The problem is we called ourselves colored back then, so it made sense to put colored there. We called ourselves colored in 1900.
Well, that should need to be updated. It should have been updated when we decided to go with African American.
Our ancestors were deeply against being called black. You would get your ass whooped if you call somebody black. So they used the word colored and they used it for NAACP. Now that same language has been flipped.
This shit.
The judo flip happened.
I'm sitting here boiling right now.
Hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray.
When this shit came out, black people should have. This is ridiculous. Oh, God damn. Regina, what do you call a gay cowboy? A Jolly Rancher. God damn.
A Jolly Rancher.
It's honorable. You'll never know what that is. What your feminine is. Feminism.
All right.
Look at what the black man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Look at what the black man will say for the losing of sexual access to the whites. They don't speak English.
I'm gonna make sure she can take a chunk out.
I have to agree with honorable.
Gonna take a chunk.
A black man
said it, so it's true.
Right, brilliantly. Stuffing them cheeks isn't conceptualizing
the wounds.
Thy wounds.
Beautiful.
Be careful.
Be careful. I'm ruthless.
Houseway. A black man, not a black organization. They will never give them the support. Throw it away and start anew.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Kiefer.
I agree.
We never called ourselves colored.
Yes. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that.
She capitalized that.
The term color was placed on us. That's what we refer to in public. But black people did not go by. Black people, quote unquote, black people now did not go by black back then. No question.
Educated lanes call themselves colored.
Oh, you talking about who was that? W. Du Bois.
She's talking about like Washington Carver, I guess.
George Washington Carver and all them.
To act like you not an agent, like calling losing winning. I smell feminism. Regina,
go ahead.
How babies coming out the back door.
I smell good.
Goddess worship Wicca. It's hard to put that. My great grandmother denounced being called colored.
I'm not saying all, but it was a term used. All right, let me I'm gonna show this real quick. I don't know this dude's name, I'll be honest. But a story came out about this dude.
He don't look black at all.
He is an Arab dude who is acting like he's Spanish, and also acting like he's black.
Well, I will give you credit. You did say in the UK
they call themselves black.
The Indians over there called them they're
referred to as politically black.
And they trying to do that shit in America.
Yeah.
And so this is the thing. We got so many fucking obstacles against us. We got fucking Tethers, the black Tethers wanting to be black in America. Then we got the fucking goat fuckers want to come over here and be black America. What the fuck is going on?
Well, that's why
they're literally trying to steal our identity.
Yeah. When they use the term colored, they use the term colored publicly. That's why you had the no coloreds sign and all the other shit.
This is the real replacement theory right here.
Replacement of everybody trying to replace black people.
And we can't be replaced.
Even though Wicked trying to take over, ain't they?
For once, Duke was honest. George.
Wait, damn.
My mom and dad, everybody, hey,
Like, we ain't
everybody
go by no
taking
damn
shots.
color.
Nobody is safe. There's no size today. It's like anybody could get shot.
All right, let's get to the story. All right, so this dude had a complaint. Apparently,
Look at Kiefer. He has a nice beard though. LOL.
Oh yeah, full beard.
I have a full beard too.
Hell yeah. Hey, Regina, you didn't come to Travis Bell. You didn't back Travis up when he said he had a beard, by the way. You was like, yeah, I didn't notice his beard.
The black woman will not give the black man a credit on the beard.
Hey, y'all be talking crazy.
The space in the beard is like the edges.
Oh yeah, do your beard connect?
Beards are disgusting.
Wow. So being a man is disgusting?
Wow.
You should like a man in his quote unquote natural state, shouldn't you?
Honorable, you need something to hold on to, grab onto, don't you? I bet you do. LOL.
All right, let's go ahead and play this.
The infamous coffee cup that went viral in the last 24 hours. Let's talk about it. This is not a coffee cup that I bought yesterday to make a video. I have not spent any money on Starbucks. The fact that I'm saying all this,
He's changing the way he talks.
The reality is this. This was a gift from years ago.
But it's
and
sassy.
I use this as a...
Yeah, I don't know if is he acting like a sassy black or what is he acting like? Is he acting like a sassy Spanish black?
That's what I wanted to say. He's coming off very
saucy,
Spanish
Senaria
sassy.
Supporter and all that other stuff.
Demonstration point to say, I wish a motherfucker would tell
George.
Beards make y'all look, no, it don't. Beards make you look younger.
Beards make y'all look older. We are youthful people. Well, when Regina saw me, she said, even with
Baby
your beard,
face.
you look like you got a baby face.
His lips is sus. His lips is sus. All right, let me play it right
Well,
quick.
why are you looking at that man's lips,
I
George?
do with my money, because the entire point of my video was to say that people should not be harassed online, coerced
All these
online,
jive turkeys
or
right
bullied
after
into
Thanksgiving.
submission to any ideology or any viewpoint. Let me say this. I support the people
Travis
who want
is
to
a
support the
baby.
boycott. If that is a cause that you want to decide to put your time and energy and effort towards and informing other people and galvanizing.
Lord.
All right, so you get the point.
Take his ass off the screen. I'm tired of looking at him.
He came out and was against the people who wanted to boycott Starbucks. But I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care about the story. I didn't bother.
Look what she said. Travis the beard that I vaguely recall wasn't full.
Damn.
Sorry if I'm wrong.
It's done. It's over. It's forever. Now it's in concrete. It's stamped now.
shit.
It's over for you.
Everybody getting shots today.
All right, go ahead.
We are decades apart. I'm not familiar with whatever she's referencing as young looking.
Oh my
God. Damn.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let me just finish. Let me finish the story. So he didn't want to do the Starbucks boycott, whatever. But then people exposed what?
Not even a memorable beard.
Yeah, it's forever now. It's up now, Travis. Do your
Damn.
edges connect?
Do your edges connect? LOL.
Oh man.
Yes.
Beards aren't masculine. It's a drag queen thing. Go to Dallas, Texas. They'll tell you straight up queens. No, what? Historically,
beards is in the Bible.
Beards are very masculine.
That's why the Most High references as lions,
Like a mane?
lions having manes, beard.
Yeah. But you know,
damn, y'all funny today.
Different beliefs.
Like-
All right, let me play this.
People want the people want the bullshit.
Right.
That's just the straight up truth.
Right.
And so people are consistently looking at that and seeing it as the gospel. And what they're doing.
Now this is him speaking against the ADOS FBA thing. So this dude is a Indian acting like a Spanish person, acting like a black person.
He's an Afro Latinx Indian
who's speaking against the Black American FBA ADOS movements.
Is further perpetuating this misinformation, disinformation campaign. Let's be very real and let's talk. You have these people who are called FBA, the Free Black Americans, and the ADOS.
It's not Free Black Americans. It's foundational. Yeah.
American descendants of slaves.
Radically ambiguous.
Racially ambiguous.
Racially ambiguous.
I just remember the baby face thinking,
this dude who will cut you, watch out now.
Cut you. I cut your ass.
Right.
Wow.
That are out there. There are people who are actually black, who are paid actors a part of that. There's people who actually have bought into that because they're uneducated. And then there's other.
Oh my, he's saying that we buy into that. We uneducated.
So wait a minute. So a black man can't have a beard? I associate beards with Arab culture, Muslim culture, which is why I would never date a black man with a beard. It's
Hold
kind
on.
of cringe.
But the reason why black men didn't have, the The reason why black men didn't have beards in this country because you couldn't. That's why they refer to you as boy. You weren't allowed to be a man. What? Black men have beards. Where did this come from?
Travis is like he belongs in the kitchen baking oatmeal raisin cookies.
Just give him a rockin'.
Is he from here?
No.
He probably is American.
He probably is American, yeah, but his family is from India.
Other people
He don't
who
have
are
an accent
actual
at all.
white people who go on social media and get stock images of black people just so that they
Digital
can talk.
blackface.
Digital blackface, just so that they can talk and say that they're
an
a
interview with.
This is, I think this is his podcast, ain't it? Or maybe it's an interview, like you said. I don't know.
black person that they hate the Biden-Harris administration
Who's talking in the
because
back?
they've done.
Huh?
Who talking in the back?
Who
in the video?
I don't know.
Black person that they
Way to play.
hate the Biden-Harris administration because they've done nothing. And what happens is that the people who are uneducated, who don't know,
think they're
through
real.
no lack of their own, think it's real and buy into that bullshit because that is what is amplified. And these people, by the way, hate black immigrants. Don't think that black immigrants should have any of the rights that are afforded to people here in this country, and they feel that they should be at the forefront. And here's the reality of the situation: you have the Marcel Dixons, you have the Candace Owens, you have these other paid actors that are consistently propagating the misinformation campaigns that are.
So basically saying that these people are only here to speak against the Democratic Party. He's a Democratic shield, attempting to become a face of Black America, saying that we should support the Democrats, basically.
Oh, Travis isn't a man. He's a boy, right, Regina? He a boy that know how to bake.
People know how to cook, know how to bake.
85% of Americans in America are immigrants and not from here. Clean cut is your culture. They are jealous of your youthful looks. Boy with nothing but demanding jealousy.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep reading.
Arabs had slaves. The yes is a sus. He talking about the.
What?
I knew George was gonna say something. Yes to that. My husband said no facial hair is great.
When a dude didn't have a beard and he was like a damn 50-year-old man, they would say that's some creep stuff.
Yeah.
Creep face. Now to have a beard at 50, 40, 30.
Or is he pushing for Kamala and old dementia Joe? We know what they're doing.
The camera's on.
Speak highly of your brother, honorable. He needs to shut up.
All right, now this is the picture of him. He's clearly an Indian dude. You see?
Yeah, he's clearly an Indian dude. And he still looked like an Indian dude prior.
He said, I don't know
Nothing changed.
We gotta do something about this. NYD is spending $390 million,
but they're cutting budgets
on new encrypted radio system. So they spending all this money because they're saying that people, you can listen in the radio. I have the app on my phone where you can listen to the radio. Police and emergency services. They're saying they're not going to encrypt it because people are using it against them. But I'm saying, wait, that's supposed to be public, so we can know what's going on.
Yeah. But it's kind of still public. It's just they block out certain things. Like
They do that now. They be talking in code.
Okay.
If you're not a police officer, if you listen to it long enough, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out what they're saying. But yeah,
they learned those codes. Gotta be darker than that. She's talking about the Indian dude. Now having facial hair is supposed to make you less threatening.
But they are deviants.
Yeah. The cracker want a clean shave too.
No crown.
The cracker wants you clean shaved too.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'll say this, and Travis just compared it. A man's beard is comparable to a woman's hair. The same way her hair is her crown, the beard for a man, that's just symbolizing that's a separate. In every species, the difference between a man and a woman, or the female and the male of the species, is he probably has more hair or something that separates them.
Typically, the reason why the male has the hair is because the male has to attract the female animal.
Yeah.
He has to do something. He has to be the nice looking one. The male has to be the nice looking one for animals in order to attract the female for animals. It's reversed
in
humans. It's like the woman gotta.
The nigga just gotta have a resource.
But like that's why they compared the lioness to the black people. The mane, and then the lioness don't got no hair. The lioness is bald headed, so we're killing one another today.
All right, I don't get the clean cut shaming. I'm not. Look, you can do plenty of dudes walk around clean shaven. That's fine.
It's called a peacocking. Yep.
Yeah.
Like the peacock. He has to spread his beautiful wing, like his beautiful feathers to get the woman's attention. Not the
Well, a
woman.
lion, the bigger his mane, he's older, he's stronger looking, more fierce looking, you know.
Yeah, that's why the younger lion.
You gotta get going. You gotta skedaddle. Anyway, let's see what Charlamagne had to say about
peacocking.
Why. Let's see what Charlamagne had to say about black people and not voting Democrat.
So if you believe the polls, Donald Trump is picking up support among black voters, and especially among young black voters. How do you explain that?
Okay. If you have a community, I can't speak for all black people. Black people aren't monolithic, but I'm just telling you based off conversations I've had.
Look, man, can we stop saying are black people a monolith? Can we admit that a monolith just means we agree on the goal? We can be a monolith when it comes to setting the goal. Yes.
Yes.
We should be a monolith. We should have the same goal for the community.
Yes.
And what I see. If you have a community who feels like they've never been spoken to, by the government, ever. Like American government has, ignored them, not paid them any attention. And let's just say all of a sudden you start getting checks in the mail one day, the stimulus checks, what they call stimmies in the hood for $1,200. And this man's name is on them, Donald Trump. For the first time in probably forever, you just simply feel seen. And you can talk to your next door neighbor about actually receiving something from the American government. Another thing, the First Step Act. People see the First Step Act. If you know somebody who
criminal justice reform.
The criminal justice reform.
Yeah.
If you know somebody who actually came home because of the First Step Act, and you have Donald Trump taking credit for that, that's another thing you can point to and say, man, Donald Trump not only let one of my peoples out of jail, he also sent us money. This is the guy taking credit for all of these things happening. And I think, believe it or not, that stuff is having impact.
Do you think that Democratic politicians take the black vote for granted and get offended when somebody like you just asks them a question, just challenges them?
100%, and anytime you're a person that people think is left-leaning, if you just simply question what the Democratic Party is doing, you either get accused of being a closeted Republican or, attempting to help Donald Trump win elections.
Why are we still going to Charlamagne for?
He's been done.
Like this is like
even
when
Kamala don't come on the show no more.
This is like when Dave Chappelle said, "What did Ja Rule think about this?" When he was making fun of people, like, why do we care what Charlamagne is saying at this point? Go ahead.
The dick makeup is heavy. I don't know that dude. He don't speak for me. Like Dishonorable is a government agent. Sean been stressed out lately. He get dark again. Look back at Ratchet Red. No, we don't have the same goals in our community.
We should.
When you put it in that context, dude, regarding monolith, I never seen a dick interview a cock. Slaves were Republicans.
They were when they got out.
Why do they keep going to
I don't know. He the new Ja Rule. Well, go ahead.
I would love to divide the black community into groups by y'all taking points.
Talking points.
Talking points. Sexy Red team going to have all the warrior class people.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this right quick.
As sassy as he wants to be.
Let me say this. It sounds like you treat certain parts of our community like disposable.
What parts?
The hood ones, the Pookies and Ray Rays. And I'm not using that term in derogatory.
I think she treat them as disposable.
Hold on, I don't like using that term derogatory way. I'm saying when she said the Sexy Red is going to represent the warriors. Well, who is the people that's more than likely going to be represented by Sexy Red? The dudes who you would say probably are dudes that's going to jail. Dudes who probably are criminals, dudes who probably are in gangs. So are they just meant to crash out?
She said the hood is the ones I stand for. Divide and be conquered.
We from the hood, so don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, when you say that she's going to have all the warriors, what do you mean? What do you mean? Are you saying that the people who don't agree with Sexy Red's ethnic image that she's creating are not, they soft?
It's the sophisticated blacks that scare me.
When you say sophisticated, you talking about Boulay, I think. If you talking about Boulay, then I'm on your side.
Maybe she's saying they the warriors because they're stronger.
That's what I'm saying. If you talking about Boulay, I'm on her side. When she say sophisticated,
she's like, who do you want to fight for you? You want?
I want the people that I grew up around.
Though that would be the hood.
That's what I'm saying. The hood.
Facts, George.
But anyway.
Damn, I don't. Y'all got agents confused with advocates. You from the hood of NYC? What?
All right, we're gonna run through this story right quick so we get to the next segment. Backlash to affirmative action hits pioneering maternal health program for black women.
Wait. So Regina, there are actually the what they qualify as hoods in Washington. Those are not hoods.
That's
like how Brady Flower probably say the hoods in NC. It's probably not the hoods in Baltimore where he reside or where he comes from.
Yeah.
It's levels.
Like the hood here is like you surrounded by just I don't know low income things or something. Like I don't know. The hood where I'm from, it was the hood.
I'm cold. The hood is our military branch. That's pretty much.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
I have 3 daughters, so there's no way I want my daughter to emulate that garbage. They got to do better.
Exactly. These are the hood is our military.
Our army. Facts on code.
They should be. If we could take that.
If
we could take them embracing brotherhood with a gang, if we could take that and turn that into brotherhood with the rest of the community.
I mean, I kind of understand the context that Arnold put it. I mean, hell, they already fighting against other
if they could just turn
within
to other
themselves or with other people. So why not just stop fighting inward and start fighting others?
Oh yeah, well, that's different.
So, how would your daughter have access to Sexy Red? She promoted an IG and a radio. You can't control that. That's all we got.
Oh man,
if we were race loyal, we would be unstoppable. That's true.
Let me go through this right quick. Backlash to affirmative action hits pioneer maternal health program for black women. Conservative groups have sued to shut down an abundant birth project, part of a national backlash against affirmative action in healthcare. For Breonna Jones, a young black mother in San Francisco, a city program called Abundant Birth Project has been a godsend, designed to counter the obstetric racism that researchers say leads to disproportionate number of African American people to die from childbirth. The project has provided 150 pregnant black and Pacific Islander San Franciscans a $100,000 monthly stipend. So that's basically the universal basic income. They started doing that program. They canceled it in Atlanta, I think. So now they're trying to go after it in San Francisco, but they get $1,000 a month if they're a black mother
or Pacific Islander.
Yeah, they had.
Well, we know that the Californians are so scared of those Pacific Islanders that they're not gonna say shit.
He said, but the future of the Abundant Birth Project has clouded by a lawsuit alleging that the program, the first of its kind in the nation, illegally discriminates by giving a stipend only to people of a specific race. The lawsuit also targets San Francisco Guaranteed Income Program serving artists, transgender people, and black young adults. The litigation is part of a growing national effort by conservative groups to eliminate racial preference in a wide range of institutions following a U.S. Supreme Court ruling that found race-conscious admissions to college and university to be unconstitutional.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think? Is that reparations? Brilliant.
Again, there's levels to this. Regina said, honestly, I never thought of the Southerners as having a hood. Assumed y'all was considered the black excellence of the community. My ignorance. Well, there's just because you live in an environment doesn't mean you partake in that environment.
Don't take the Southern...
In the environment that we live in, it was not.
Hold on.
We lived in different environments throughout our life.
Like you said, there's different levels of hood.
It was like suburb.
No, hold on. You went too far. It ain't suburb. It was more so old suburbs from the 70s that the white people left. I'm sorry. That the white people left and the niggas started moving in. And it was a little hoodish. It wasn't shootings every day. It was some fights here and there, but it wasn't no shootings and all that stuff. We didn't have to deal with that.
So if you're afraid that y'all parenting is not parenting, that's not Sexy Red's fault. Do better. But you know better, you do better. Ain't gonna happen.
What percentage of black African Americans benefited from that program? When they sent us, I just saw the number. Hold on, let me bring it back up for a second.
Fuck the boule.
I just saw the number.
Trash will touch his ankles with no question and answer rather than get slapped by. That's a lie.
150 pregnant black women in Pacific Islands. So I don't know what percentage of that 150 is black, but 150 total benefited from this. Sexy Reds could have been trained by her mom.
That's true.
Yeah, so out of the 150, I would imagine it's more black. Is it more black people than Pacific Islanders in San Francisco? That'd be Asians. So I don't know. I would say it's probably 60-40.
Ask George.
Probably 60-40 out of 150. All right.
Shout out to Keefa.
Shout out to Keefa. She sent this. This is a multi-year fraud case going on with this dude here. I'm pretty sure y'all remember this dude from years ago. He got arrested for lying about being a was it gynecologist or some type of doctor.
He was a doctor
dealing with women. He got exposed for that, but he's still.
Or was it a therapist?
No, it was definitely some medical work.
Okay.
Wasn't that? But fake teenage doctor, now 25, known as Dr. Love, headed to prison for new scam. But he had one back in, was it 2017?
A credit card.
Yeah, 2017. He's been arrested multiple times for scamming.
He's a scammer.
So at some point, do we just respect the scam?
No, we don't respect the scam. Stop scamming people and get a fucking job. If you want to be a doctor, go to college, do what you have to do to take the necessary steps to become a doctor.
The serial grifter who gained national infamy as a teenager when he impersonated a doctor to defraud a patient is heading back to prison after pleading guilty to stealing more than $10,000 from his employer. Keep in mind, he didn't steal from a person. He stole from his employer.
Yeah.
He stole from the system. Robin Hood, baby.
That's what you like.
Malachi Love Robinson, 25, received a sentence of 2 years and 4 months last week after pleading guilty in Palm Beach County, Florida, to grand theft and organized scheme to defraud. Now, this was earlier this year. I think it's around January of this year. Hold on.
We can't respect the scam.
Yeah.
We can't respect the scam. He keep getting caught doing it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You can't get away with it. You can't respect it, I guess. All right. Court documents show that in 2020, Robinson was working as a salesperson for a company that connects strippers with trucking companies. Instead of having customers make payments to the company, Love Robinson would have them send the money to accounts he controlled. Get your money, black man, any way you can. Hey, if they gonna give you the reparations,
you gotta take it, huh?
He stole $30K from a patient in her 80s. Oh shit, damn. See, I thought he wasn't doing this type of stuff.
Was she black or what was she?
Oh, that matters. He stole $30K from a patient in her 80s doing a house call, and an additional $20K from a doctor. He was arrested after he examined and prescribed treatment to an undercover police officer who was impersonating a patient.
Did he steal $30K or did he do something and she said she would give him $30K?
What you trying to say? Why should you give me $30K?
George would know.
Later that year, while out on bail, Love Robinson was arrested in Virginia after he tried to buy a Jaguar automobile with a stolen credit card. So he was just straight up. He's just a scammer. That's just what he is.
Want to do something for two something. I need to live stream his case. Is any patient saying he helped them?
Hey, we didn't. No,
that's her preferring her defense.
Oh, right. And I think this case of the case she's talking about with the female patients, that was in 2017. From what I know, none of the women said he did anything bad to them. He just did that. We don't know if he knew what he was doing. So I'm pretty sure after the fact, when you find out he's not a doctor, there's a certain level of uncomfort that come with it. Like, then he could have
did all sorts of things.
But from what I remember, none of the women said that he sexually did anything to them, was inappropriate with them. He was very professional.
He was just living out his life dream.
I guess it was enough for him to look. He didn't want a Diddy or Aaron Hall. Then
we done messed up Regina's whole perception of the Southerners.
Oh, yeah,
in Seattle, Southerners are known for HBC, emphasis on education and college degrees, middle class, etc. Y'all school me today. Don't change your perception, Regina.
Mel said, Regina said they thugs too.
No, we ain't no damn thugs.
All right, Derek Chauvin, a police officer who killed George Floyd, stabbed.
Was he beaten and stabbed?
He was stabbed. Floyd's death in 2020 sparked worldwide protests. We ain't got to go into all that.
Dude advocating for violence.
How's that? They already in jail. You might want to do something.
Why ain't nobody did nothing to Zimmerman?
Zimmerman stay hidden. Zimmerman said, you got to find me up the road.
He's supposed to have got stumped out with a Timberland.
You got to find him on the road. He said, catch me in traffic. He almost got caught. The white dude almost popped his head off, but he got away.
Oh, on the behalf of the blocks?
Nah, he was just doing it because he was mad in the road rage incident. Chauvin was stabbed by another inmate in a federal correctional institution in Tucson, Arizona on Friday. The Associated Press, the New York Times, and ABC News reported, citing unnamed sources. Keep in mind,
double punishment on the whites. He's in Arizona prison. We saw what happened in Arizona prison. They have them out in the sun with tents.
Keep in mind, though, this is not good for that prison. You don't want a high-profile inmate to get stabbed. So now it says your prison isn't safe. What are your officers, what are your COs doing? So now they're going to have an investigation on the prison. So while we laughing and it's funny to us, good job, the prison, this is not a good thing for them.
Wait, Regina, you're doing the reverse NY delusion. So where are all the hoods for you? I'm out, having a good, strong end. FYI, How do you get a nun pregnant? Dress her up as a
altar
boy.
And I'm Lourdes Duarte in for.
Good evening. I ain't got to play that. We're going to move on from that.
See you later, Bradley.
Yeah, all right, bruh. Y'all want to play this? Let me just play this real quick. This is a Savior story.
Horrifying video shows a pit bull pounce on a 6-year-old boy and knock him
That's
to the
a white
ground.
joke.
Little Mason
It is. I ain't gonna lie.
in his driveway with friends when the pit bull escaped from a neighbor's home and attacked,
Hello.
clapping his jaw down on the boy's head. The boy's friends run for help as
Damn,
Mason
Bradley.
struggles to break free. Suddenly, a
Y'all
hero
relax
comes
so
to the
hard.
rescue. The teen who heard the boy's screams
at him
runs
go.
right into the path of danger. Watch as he deliberately diverts the pit bull's attention.
I know.
Now the dog goes after him, giving the 6-year-old kid a chance to run home. The hero neighbor is also attacked when he loses his sneaker and falls to the ground. And here he is, Grant Brown. He's a 19-year-old college student, and Justin...
You see, y'all, the magical Negro is
The
real.
magical Negro is real.
Of course, a Negro will pop up when some dog is randomly attacking some white little boy.
And he didn't get hurt. The Negro didn't get hurt.
He got bit on the
He
finger.
got bit on the finger because he was holding the dogs. So.
Yeah.
Right on top of me, so I tried to grab his throat, and it bit me.
But he says he will do it all again.
He got that
I don't
hug.
think I'm a hero. I just think that I did the right thing.
Would you
Damn.
would you have went and help
The
him with
black man will get all for the whites.
that? Would you have went and help the little boy? Or would you have been like, damn, it's messed up?
Hey, I called the cops. Not a hug.
If it was a black little boy, you would have did something.
She gave him a big hug. She wrapped them big arms around him.
She had them turkey wings on him. She said, come on over here later.
Yeah.
Give you your gift.
BBW.
All right, man.
Black people in our beautiful humanity. Damn. Yeah, because we're actually the group of people that don't see color.
Which is the worst thing ever. No, I would have went into the self-preservation mode.
Bro,
Exactly.
said,
The dog gonna
one
get me.
taken, that's one we got to deal with when they grow up.
David Horowitz group that helped launch Candace Owens' career cuts ties with her over her stance over Israel war that she knows nothing about. So they brought her in and take her out.
Oh, the God. They call her obtuse.
Yeah. They love
That
calling-
means slow.
Well, what they like to do is when people speak on the Israel, Palestine, Hamas shit, they always say, you don't know what's going on. And you go, well, you don't know. How you talk about my politics in America, but I can't talk about yours over there?
They called her ignorant.
Yeah. Talking greasy.
Yeah.
The David Horowitz for
Look. Candace now aligning with the rednecks.
Well, her stance on Israel has been consistent.
True.
Like I said, she semi defended Hitler almost, and they kind of got her for that. They let her get away with that. Obviously, the Kanye West situation, she stood by Kanye strong because she might need him later on. So she ain't burning that bridge. She defended him.
Could this be the beginning of her Negro wake up call? It's too late.
It's
She
too
done
late.
got 2 white babies in her.
Yeah,
It's done.
She went too far. See, she went too far into it, the grifting. She could have stopped earlier. She'd been all right.
She planted the seed with Tucker.
The David Horowitz Freedom Center has disavowed its years-long association with Candace Owens, the former blogger who rose to become a prominent social media personality and podcaster. The conservative group that helped launch the career of Candace Owens is cutting ties with the political commentator, citing her ignorant, hateful, and morally obtuse remarks about Israel and the Jews.
Slow.
The David Horowitz Freedom Center released a statement on Monday disavowing its year-long association with her. The move comes amid a row between Owens and fellow Daily Wire star Ben Shapiro, who had a similar falling out over her views on Israel.
See, the difference between Omarosa and Candace Owens is, well, Omarosa is Black American, but besides that, we know that Omarosa was in it for the bag.
She was so smooth with it that she kind of just got out.
She just got out of it.
No, I don't think she cares either, Keeper. I think she feels like it's time for her. She's trying to be bigger than the grifting Republican talking points now.
Well, that's what they're kind of calling her. They're calling her, she's a grifter. She uses viral things to get clicks and views. That's what they're calling her. Candace and Andrew Tate will align to keep her afloat.
Maybe. At this point, she kind of...
George said, they're saying Candace is going to replace Whoopi on The View.
The show will get more views because she has strong opinions that they disagree with.
Which said blacks got their 40 acres and a mule. It's called welfare.
Mm-hmm. They also, I saw a lot of Jewish people coming out saying, we don't want to start a civil rights movement. And you go, no. Negroes started that movement and y'all jumped in because y'all want to be a part of everything to make sure you know what's going on.
They did fund it.
No, they funded when they came on. They didn't fund the beginning.
He spoke against Israel this week too.
I'm not surprised.
No one is worried about the white.
Yeah, didn't what's his name? Andrew Tate had an interview with what's his name? The dude from the UK who got fired from Good Morning Britain was saying something about Megan. What's not Megan? Yeah, Megan. The dude, the Prince dude.
Megan.
I forget. That's a princess. I forget her name. Yeah, she had an interview. He had an interview talking about Israel.
I know it ain't Megan good.
No.
White Jews are German.
Yeah. And the
Ashkenazi.
All right. South Africa
Khazarian.
joins Bangladesh, Bolivia, Comoros, and I can't even say that next name, and calling ICC on Netanyahu as Nigeria seeks to join BRICS soon.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah, that's it. What you think about South Africa saying they want Netanyahu arrested for war crimes?
They would.
You know, I found out, I saw somebody say, I didn't look this up, so please forgive me.
It's kind of like how they doing Putin.
How many countries have their leaders being charged with war crimes other than Germany? Ain't all the other countries African?
I'm not for sure.
The only country I know about is Germany. So these war crime law, where's it happening? We see it happening, but nobody get charged. People just end up dead. You accuse them of war crimes and you kill them. Gaddafi, all them.
He should be arrested. I don't understand how he even became prime minister again.
The man he's good with it. The manipulation
Those war
game.
crimes mean nothing. Jews funded Hitler to lessen in their own numbers.
Well, they did that so they can get the state of Israel created. Allegedly, they had a part in that so they can push for the state of Israel to be created. That's when you get the Balfour Declaration over, and when Britain did that. So yeah, Israel recalls envoy to South Africa after Pretoria calls for Netanyahu's arrest.
Wait, what?
What?
That's honorable.
Israeli strikes in Lebanon killed 2 journalists, Hamas operatives, and new escalation. Why is Israel able to just bomb people, kill them,
and nothing happens to them?
We're gonna forget that they killed the Iranian a couple years ago. They killed the Iranian general. Remember when Trump killed him? But we found out later it was Israel that told Trump to kill him.
For every victim, and not only did they kill 2 journalists, they also killed 2. I think they killed 4 or 6 people on the border.
Yeah, on the border. Yeah, it's crazy.
We have no allies.
NATO's done an extraordinary job.
I'm sorry. This right here is them saying, I'm not gonna play all this. That it's time to. Ukraine can't win the war. They on TV now saying, I don't watch MSNBC, but the
I
fact
haven't seen that in a long time.
But the fact that they're saying on TV, they can't win. It means they already lost, and now, like I said, they're ready to get up out of there.
How much longer do we continue pushing? I think what many people in the Pentagon would think is the unrealistic goal of Ukraine driving every last Russian out of their country.
It's exactly the right question, Joe. And what concerns me is when people get disillusioned and increasingly come to where you and I are, that as desirable as it is, it's simply not feasible. They're going to increasingly say, and we're hearing it in the House, we're hearing it in parts of Europe, why should we keep doing this? We're already stretched. We're trying to support Israel. We're worried about Taiwan. And even if we give everything we need to give or want to give to Ukraine, it still won't lead to success. What I argued, therefore, is the United States needs to have some very direct conversations with Ukraine, with President Zelensky, talk about reducing their emphasis on liberating land, increasingly put all their emphasis on holding on to what they've got. In the long run, diplomatically, through sanctions, yes, we can try to see the rest of their territory return. But for right now, let's have 80% of this country safe, 80% of this country rebuilt. I would actually propose.
And that's what we're going to get to, the rebuild. We talked about this too when the war first started. The real money when it comes to war is the rebuild.
The rebuild, like all they had to do in Europe.
All these companies jump in and get all these loans and all this money to, quote unquote, build the country up. The problem is with Haiti, they never built nothing. They just took the money. Over here, they're going to actually build something and steal money at the same time.
Shout out to George. George has to go.
Oh, all right, George.
So some people know the assistant in their own demise would claim the black community is ending every 2 days. Shaking my head. Y'all made a comeback today. Now I have to go to work. Deuces, bitch, run me my crab cakes and spread the butt cheeks as I leave. George would say some shit like that.
On the way out, too.
Ukraine needs to run us our money back. How many wars have white Americans paid for and lost? I got the number as 2.
Well, they lost Vietnam.
The Vietnam.
They lost Iraq.
Jews are not Hebrew.
It was either Afghanistan or Iraq. One of those they lost.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they lost about 2, maybe 3. You can make an argument that they didn't win Germany. Like I said, I keep saying Russia won Germany, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, Pentagon failed. Look at this, y'all. Pentagon fails to audit for 6th year in a row. They lost $3 billion. They lost $3 trillion again. They lost $3 trillion.
We as American people should be asking, how did you lose $3 trillion?
How you keep losing money? How you just lose it? Like you don't know what happened to it. Yeah, it's just gone. 3.8 trillion in assets and 4 trillion in liabilities. You know, if America was who we thought it was with the gun and all that shit, there should have been
lost.
A coup.
She got quotations. Lost.
There should have been a coup already with these headlines we're seeing.
I'm sure that Bishop Larry, I haven't watched him in like 2-3 weeks. I'm sure he's talked about this because he be talking shit about the tiny hats, even though he like hanging out with them.
Honorable said they too busy
auditing poor black people.
Well,
and that's what
the Cash App.
Not only that,
more than 600. We need to know where they came from. What happened?
Income tax, IRS.
Oh yeah,
remember they're supposed to start their audit.
They hired. What was it? How many
cops? Didn't they hire cops?
How many they hired? Like I don't want to say
1,200. I think they hired like 1,000.
Hold on, they hired way more. I think they hired like 50,000, didn't they?
I know it. I'm gonna watch them tomorrow when I run. Yeah, his recent Middle East commentary has been eye-opening to say the least. Yeah, Larry be getting some information. You know, he got tiny hats working for him.
3,700.
3,700. Yeah.
You said he got tiny hats working for him.
He got a research team.
Oh damn. Well, that's what in order to learn about some people, you need to
you gotta have them in your circle.
That's
why one-on-one. I wonder how he's so knowledgeable because he has tiny hats working.
He got
for
people
him.
that is in the know. You got to have people that know stuff to learn it.
And then he said he has people in the Pentagon that he knows that works for him, and he'll never say a word because he'll be dead.
Exactly.
That's what he said. I'll be dead if I say who. So,
all right. Donor allegedly offered $20 million to recruit a Talib primary challenger. Don't need to read this article. It was AIPAC, the Israeli PAC group that backs anything that helps Israelis. Or Jewish people, should I say? This is the woman who's a part of the squad. You know, the squad members. You got what's her name?
She's the one that won Detroit, and we asked how did she win? The thing for Detroit, Michigan.
She's spoken out against Israel. They call her anti-Semitic. Now it said the lucrative proposal to Democrat Michigan Senate candidate Hill Harper, arrived on October 16, according to the source with direct knowledge, and got rejected. So AIPAC tried to get Hill Harper to go against her. The actor, Hill Harper. Let me show him.
That's what they talking about, Honorable. Bishop Larry, she was asking for. The lady seems unhinged.
So now they want him to challenge her to get her up out of here. It says, he said on Twitter, I didn't intend for a private phone call to turn public, but now that it has, here's the truth. One of AIPAC's biggest donors offered $20 million if I dropped out of the U.S. Senate race to run against Rashida Tlaib.
I said no.
I won't be bossed, bullied, or bought. When did Hill Harper become a politician? Another
I don't know.
When did he become a politician?
I feel like he's always been an activist in the background, even though he was an actor for some reason. I don't know why.
Look at this. AIPAC seeks to unseat Congressional Black Caucus members over Israel. This is shameful, said Amnesia Cross. Now, keep in mind, all these Congressional Black Caucus members are pledged to Israel. The one who beat what's the dark skinned woman name with the glasses?
Nina Simone.
Nina Simone. When the black
Nina Turner.
The Nina Turner. I'm saying Nina Simone.
Nina Turner.
When Nina Turner lost, the woman that beat her immediately made a video pledging to Israel.
Harper got to be Boulay.
AIPAC seeks unsee. The American Israel Public Affairs Committee launched a multi-million-dollar campaign against some members of the Congressional Black Caucus over the views on the Israel-Hamas conflict. Now, this is what I respect. No matter what side of the aisle you on, if you come against Israel, we're getting you up out of here. I respect that from them. If you say something that's not favorable to our people, we're going to run somebody against you to get you out of office.
True.
I can't be mad with that part. The funny part of me is how these Congressional Black Caucus members give all their loyalty to Israel, and you disagree with one thing, and they done
get
with
you up out of here.
I respect it, but y'all stupid for going along with it. Go ahead.
Harper got to be Boulay. Is Hill Harper the next Obama? Yes, on code. Seems like the past 2 years he's become a politician. When he was dropping those books, I think he definitely Boulay.
Yeah, he definitely.
Forever victims.
Hey, there's power in victimhood now, I guess.
But they like to say we the victims.
Yeah. Well, we the victims that don't get any power from it.
True.
They get power from it.
True.
Federal court threatens to deal a death blow to the Voting Rights Act. If upheld nationally, the ruling would further devastate the landmark voting rights law. A panel of judges in the Federal Appeals Court on Monday that only the federal government, not citizens and groups, can sue under a key part of the Voting Rights Act, effectively gutting the legislation in 7 states. The ruling, which applies to Arkansas, Iowa, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, and South Dakota, found that only the U.S. Attorney General is able to bring a suit under Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act. The vast majority of the Voting Rights Act claims are brought by private citizens and civil rights groups who foot the bill for time-consuming litigation to protect voting rights. The Department of Justice, with limited staff and resources, typically brings just a small fraction of the cases fought nationally. The ruling is sure to be challenged, likely to the U.S. Supreme Court, which has limited voting rights power significantly over the last decade. If the ruling was allowed to stand, it would decimate the Voting Rights Act. Rick Hastings, the election law expert in the UCLA School of Law. Still trying to take your voting.
I wish my people were on the J's level of offense instead of playing contrarians.
Here you go.
Seems odd, honestly. He came out of nowhere. At Kifa, he seems like a Kappa. Wait a minute. So what if this is just a setup? What if they actually want Hill Harper to win, and they did this so he can come out, seem like he's this moral person?
He's standing against
the system.
The money,
like, what's his name?
Who?
The light-skinned dude with the afro.
Light skinned dude with the afro. The one
He's
from
running
Alabama?
for president.
He ran for president.
He's running for president.
Light skinned dude with afro.
He's a professor.
Oh, Cornell West.
Cornell West. What if Hill Harper, he has morals. Look, he wouldn't take the money.
Maybe.
This might be a setup for that.
As above, so below.
What's with the Kappa? We saw something about Kappa. Don't they have a distinct type of people they like to? Now they let the trick us and claiming we pass and being victims and shaming ourselves for thinking that way. A lot of Black Hollywood is bootleg to include those in the news being accused. Light skin and an afro, all y'all, sir. Candace Owens type of guy, kinda.
On you UN women, shame on you. Is UN women not charged with ensuring that, I quote from their website, all women and girls.
Oh shit.
尊敬的以色列代表，我想提醒你，你可以在发言中完全表达你的不同意见，但请对会议所邀请的同胞。
Now keep in mind, the Israeli dude that represented Israel said something. He was about to say something about the UN women. Yes, he did. Say that. He about to go straight. He about to go in on the UN women, and the Chinese dude had to step in and like, hey, be respectful to the people in this meeting. What was he about to say?
Exactly.
人保持起码的尊重，这是安理会的一贯的惯例，也是大家都应该遵守的规则。我提醒你注意，我请你继续发言。
Look at the sex magic symbol on his jacket.
So the Chinese dude who's running this right here had to check the Israel dude for what he about to say toward the UN women.
Chinese men come demand that respect for our girls.
That's the crazy part.
Hill Harper is a Democratic sorority member.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. CDC reports highest childhood vaccine exemption rate ever.
You wanna know why?
So people ain't taking it no
Because
more.
they don't trust after we've had that thing.
So after y'all did all that, now
you-
people trust it the least ever. And now you ain't getting nobody taking none of the shots. The
And you
ones that
know-
actually are necessary.
Surprisingly, me or Duke did not get our I think it's called a Tdap booster shot. You get that in the 8th grade from the 8th grade or 9th grade or something. We didn't get that shot. Something happened. The reason why I couldn't get that shot, I can't remember what happened, but I did not get that shot.
Hold on.
We never got that booster shot.
Hold on. We should be good now. Hopefully, we had a good day. Hold on. All right.
Leo Coin.
All right. You said
Fuck off there.
the number of kids who caregivers are opting them out of the routine childhood vaccines have reached an all-time high, and the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention reported Thursday potentially leaving hundreds of thousands of children unprotected against preventable diseases like measles and whooping cough. The report did not dive into the reasons for the increase, but experts say the findings clearly reflect Americans' growing unease about medicine in general. There are rising distrust in the healthcare system, said Dr. Anna Hussein, a pediatrician in private practice in North Carolina, as well as a spokesperson for the American Academy of Pediatrics. Vaccine exemptions have unfortunately trended upward with it. The CDC report found that 3% of children entering kindergarten during the 2022-23 school year were granted a vaccine exemption from their state. This is the highest exemption rate ever reported in the U.S. I'm trying to find out what they used. 40 states saw a rise in exemptions. In 10 states, so many were reluctant to get a new vaccine. The report found that the vaccines among young kids have remained stagnant following the pandemic-related dip in coverage. It doesn't say they wouldn't want to give anybody any ideas, I guess.
I guess so.
I went through this. I didn't see that,
Let's hope that this has a trickle-down effect and improves healthcare for African Americans who have always doubted the system. I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
You remember that, Regina? You remember that Bishop Larry said that a pediatrician comes from the word pedo. It deals with children.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
It does.
So,
all right.
It looked like a ritual ceremony, like set up in there. That's true.
Okay, y'all. We kept y'all long enough today. I think, how long is this one?
Damn. Why you gotta check the time and see how long it is?
They said they wanted a longer one. What it is?
It's 3 hours and 12 minutes. That's why George said thank you, because it lasted all the way up to his ass had to go, time for his ass to go to work. That's what he wanted.
George needs some background noise.
Does make sense.
All right.
Good show. Thank you.
What else? What's the last words you got to say to the people?
Thank you. Thank everybody for stopping by, viewing the channel. We all took shots at one another today. Nobody's feelings was hurt.
Had to make up last week.
Damn, it was good.
Oh man. Yeah, definitely glad y'all came by. Really appreciate it.
Go check out On Code 24/7.
Yeah, check them out. Good content over there. Be sure to like it on your way out. Be sure to share it if you can. And like always, y'all be safe. All praise to the Most High. And peace, man. Gotta catch you.